Oilers Radio Network.
Looking for custom flags, band?
Loyal to the oil, in Edmonton we trust. Rising to the top like a pizza crust. Got the flavors to play, yeah. Cooking on ice. Hunger happens, gotta score a slice. Let's go Oilers, E-Town unite. Ice District to Jasper, downtown to White. Wearing orange and blue, game on the street. Make the right call, Pizza 73. Let's go Oilers!
737373, Pizza 73.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com.
You're listening to Rogers Game Night on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 880 CHAD, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
Let's bring a border inside the game analyst, Rob Brown. This Ottawa team's hot. They've won 6 straight. They've got some toughness to them. They can score a bit. They've drafted pretty well. This should be a good hockey game tonight, Rob.
It should be. Well, this is a team that they were really just a goaltender away the last couple of years. They just weren't getting saves, and their seasons went sideways. They went out and got Allmark, who was supposed to correct those. He didn't at the beginning, but he has found his game.
He's
won 7 straight hockey games. I mean, his numbers are really, really good. And then you think, okay, he was terrible to start with. How good must he be playing as of now? They got 2 lines that can score. And then I'm looking at their bottom 6. Annoying. The third line, Cousins, Pinto, and Ridley Gregg. That could be one of the most annoying lines in the National Hockey League. So this is a team that plays with emotion, plays with aggression. It's a good test for the Oilers. And these games are fun.
Now, they were very frustrated the last time they played Edmonton, and it got a little chippy and dirty.
Well, it did, because they were terrible. They were terrible. Their goaltending was terrible, and things didn't go the right way for them. But they're playing differently now. I watched part of the game against the Canucks last night. You might not like him, but Tkachuk is a game changer. He is a fantastic hockey player.
I like him more than the one in Florida. I'll be honest with you.
It's funny. I did an event the other day with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
Thanks for the invite, by the way.
Derek Ryan, and I asked him on stage, "Who's your favorite Tkachuk?" They both said neither. But this is a good hockey
I'm
club.
going to talk to John Ludwig about the regional.
This is the Ottawa Senators. This is a test. And looking about a month ago, when we looked at the Ottawa Senators coming here on the schedule, I don't know if any of us would have thought, okay, this was going to be a good test for the Oilers, but it is now, and it's going to be a fun night tonight. And the Edmonton Oilers certainly want to finish off this before Christmas stretch with a big victory here tonight.
Now, when you got all the family in, you know what? Yep. They're all here.
Yep.
Does it make it more, is it easier to be the road team and focus?
No, I'd rather have all my family in the stands. I played better when my family's in the stands watching. I wanted to impress my family. So I talked to the guys that I had at this event the other day. Would you rather be on the road or at home at Christmas? They both said 100% on home ice. This is going to be a fun night for the fans in the building and a fun night for both teams on the ice. Last game before Christmas.
Did RNH have any sniffles at that event, by the way? Let's go to the Ford Keys to the Game, brought to you by Ford, the official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Built Ford proud, because we did not notice anything yesterday with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. But not on the ice, so that's going to be something they're going to have to overcome, but an opportunity for Arvidsson.
Well, it is an opportunity. I thought Arvidsson was excellent last game. I thought he found his legs. He was creating opportunities for his line mates, and what an opportunity he got playing with Connor McDavid. So I expect Arvidsson to be good tonight. To me, the biggest key for the Oilers tonight, they're playing against an aggressive team. Ottawa takes penalties. The Oilers' power play has not been the difference maker we've seen in the past. Tonight be a good night for their power to play to get going, because it's an Ottawa team that you will find in the penalty box at times. The Oilers can make them pay.
Awesome stuff. That's Rob Brown. More with Rob and Bryn Griffiths coming up in the end of the roll. First and second intermission. Cam Moon, he's jacked, he's pumped, he's stoked. He'll have the call up next. It's the Edmonton Oilers and the Ottawa Senators on 40 Oilers NHL Hockey, live from Rogers Place.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and bigger than ever. The largest 50-50 in sports offers early bird draws, bonus raffles, and a main jackpot, which is growing by the second. With over $100 million invested across OilCountry, your support directly helps kids, families, and communities in need. Maybe you'll be our next winner. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place.
AGLC license number 696879.
Our people, our team. It's what business owners almost always say is their most important resource. But strong businesses don't just find great people. They make sure their teams stay healthy, engaged, and performing at their best. A benefits plan from Alberta Blue Cross is more than just drug and dental. They support the whole person with flexible coverage levels that fit the size and circumstance of your business. Find a plan that gets results at ab.bluecross.ca.
It's a new era for Ford in Edmonton. Welcome to Big West Ford. Located westbound on Stony Plain Road just east of the Henday, Big West Ford is Edmonton's newest and most exciting Ford dealership. Whether you're after the legendary F-150, the powerhouse 350 Super Duty, or the adventurous Bronco, they've got you covered with exceptional selection and service right here in your city. Big West Ford, driven by you. Visit Big West Ford at 18208 Stony Plain Road or online at bigwestford.com.
Bloom Benefits offers amazing coverage that even the toughest hockey players can get behind. With excellent coverage, they offer things like massage.
You want to go?
Counseling services.
Let's go!
Dental coverage.
That was not offside.
And eye exams. With custom health coverage for any group of any size, Bloom Benefits make every team better, stronger, and healthier. Plans start from just $54 a month. Rethink your benefits today at bloombenefits.ca.
And free, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for
is OilCountry. Now, with the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
Two of the hottest teams in the NHL to do action here at Rogers Place. The Edmonton Oilers are hosting the Ottawa Senators. Good evening, Cam Moon, along with Bob Stauffer, Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown, Brendan Escott, and Jack Michaels. We are the Oilers Radio Network. The starting lineup is brought to you by Coventry Homes. Flexibility within reach. Get back in the game with customizable designs by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. For the Oilers up front, it'll be Connor McDavid with Victor Arvidsson and Zach Hyman on defense. Matthias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard in goal. Stuart Skinner. For the Senators, in the middle, it'll be Shane Pinto with Nick Cousins and Ridley Gregg on defense. Thomas Chabot and Nick Jensen. Linus Ullmark starts in goal. Referees Grady Hamilton and Kyle Raymond. On the lines, Bevan Mills and Joe Mahan. We drop the puck. We're underway here at Rogers Place. The puck into the Oilers zone. Arvidsson to Ekholm. Around to the right side for Bouchard, and he'll bring it up the right wing. He'll get it out. Off the stick of McDavid. It goes deep into Ottawa territory. Puck in behind the net. Chabot got it around to the left wing. It's near the top of the circle. Pinto will dig it out of some skates, but won't get it out. Kept in. McDavid on the left side to Arvidsson to the blue line. Ekholm is shot, and that's kicked out by Ullmark. Back to the point it goes. Ekholm over to Bouchard into the high slot. Arvidsson is shot, and a glove save by Linus Ullmark. Just 40 seconds into a scoreless first period.
And it is officially an illness with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. That's why he's out. So that Victor Arvidsson gets moved up on that line. And away we go. Opportunity for him, and he's starting with the big boys here. And I actually thought he had a pretty good game. Rob Brown brought that point up as well. Didn't mind what we saw yesterday out of Arvidsson.
No.
But the Oilers, Nugent's an important player on this team, and they're facing a goalie that is locked in right now.
7 straight wins for Ullmark. He didn't play last night. Merrillainen played, got the win in Vancouver in overtime as the puck goes into the Oilers zone. Draisaitl over to Kulak. He'll come up the right. Give it back to Draisaitl, second in the NHL in scoring coming into this evening's game, and up the left side for Kapanen. Off his stick and in. Podkolzin. He'll get it to the middle for Draisaitl. Forced into the left wing corner. Now to Podkolzin, puts it off the end boards, goes over to the left side. Sanderson will get it out, give it to Reinhart. Reinhart will shoot it in. Skinner out to play it. It's it past Batherson, around to Kulak, up to Kapanen. Now Draisaitl skates onto it, comes up the right wing. Got checked right at the blue line. At center ice, Kachuk flipped the puck in past Nurse. He's got to go after it, goes in behind the Edmonton net. Little reverse play on the right. And it's Emberson. Will take the puck into the corner, go in behind the goal, rim on the left, off the stick of Nurse and out. Giroux will get it just right inside the Oiler blue line. It goes off the linesman, brought right back in. Over to the right side, and the shot by Tkachuk goes wide. Clevin keeps it in on the left wing point to Tkachuk behind the net. He lost it, and it's Emberson. The left wing corner to Nurse, back to Emberson. 2 minutes gone here, scoreless first. Long pass up to the far blue line. Connor Brown will get it in through the middle to Henrique. Oh, what a glove save made by Ullmark off of Adam Henrique as he got sprung through the middle by Connor Brown.
Yeah, well, there you go. And that's 2 games in a row where Adam Henrique's had a clear-cut break. Gone on the backhand. Highly unpredictable for goaltenders. Unless you were playing Rocket Richard in the 1950s.
Okay.
Because he was pretty good on the backhand, as I recall. Excellent stop from Ullmark. Real nice looking 3-way passing play. Derek Reinhout, 600th career game. He's in between Corey Perry and Jeff Skinner tonight with RNH out with the illness.
Face off to the left of Ullmark. Puck goes to Jensen in behind the goal. Up the right wing, and Ostapchuk will get it up the right side. Goes to Gregor, lost it at the Edmonton blue line. Ostapchuk back into his own end. Zach Ostapchuk from St. Albert, played St. Albert minor hockey and at NAX before going on to the WHL. Puck up to center ice. Shabbat on the right wing, and that gets broken up right at center. Off the stick of Jeff Skinner. Ostapchuk back into his own end for Shabbat, now on the left wing. To Jensen, he's able to get the puck to Gregor, only got it to center. Arvidsson back into his own end to Bouchard, now off the right wing for McDavid, over the line, is shot, and the save made by Ullmark. Hard shot by McDavid. Ullmark had that one, hit him up in the left shoulder, and then covered it up.
He's feeling it right now. I mean, and he is a bigger goaltender, but 6 straight years, 915 or better. That's when you're stopping the puck.
His last game Thursday, it was a 3-2 overtime win in Calgary. He made 30 saves. McDavid to take the draw. McDavid and Draisaitl with points in 8 straight games coming into this. And he'll be in there against Shane Pinto. Puck goes, well, they dropped it and they didn't like it, so they'll do it again after it went to Zach Hyman. Arvidsson's going to have to come in and take the draw. Oilers take it on the Ottawa Senators. They have won 8 of 9. Oilers have won 7 of 8. Up the left wing, Sanderson will flip it right out. Edmonton Oilers are going on the power play.
Well, you got to make it pay.
Yep.
They do take penalties. Oilers' power plays actually dropped to 15th in the league at 21.7%. And the Ottawa penalty killing is not an area of strength for them. They're 23rd in the league at 77.2. That is better than Edmonton, but the Oilers have been climbing for a while. And it will be Victor Arvidsson as a right shot on the left hash, replacing Ryan Nugent-Hopkins on his first unit power play.
Off the draw, puck goes to Bouchard. He'll take it to the middle. Now on the left to McDavid. Over to Arvidsson. Went off a stick, gets to Arvidsson. They'll bump it back to the blue line. Bouchard couldn't get to it in time, and it's brought out. Norris down the left wing into the Oilers zone. He stops up. Down the left side, little backhand by Giroux. Goes wide of the Oiler net. Power play brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Out to center ice is Bouchard. We're scoreless. We're here in the first period. Oilers take on Ottawa. Bouchard now on the left wing point. Pass down low. It's broken up. Jensen will get it out. Jensen, that's offside as Greg went in a little bit early. Offside against Ottawa.
So let's get this out of the way right now. And I know the Oilers are on the power play. How many current Ottawa Senators fathers did you play against?
4 of them.
And they were?
Ridley Gregg's dad, Mark Gregg, played in Lethbridge. Drake Batherson's father, Norm Batherson, played in Medicine Hat. Noah Gregor's father, Colin Gregor, played in Lethbridge and
Victoria
and Portland. And Jake Sanderson's dad, Jeff Sanderson, played in Swift. Shot off the draw there was Pinto to the middle, but it misses the Oiler net. And their head coach played in the Western League at that time, too, Travis Green. With Spokane and Medicine Hat. Puck along the right wing boards inside the Ottawa zone.
This has been a terrible power play for Edmonton.
Pinto to Gregg into the Oiler end. Back to Pinto, but off the stick of Arvidsson. Penalty over in 49 seconds.
I mean, the Oilers have had 3 turnovers on the power play here.
Ottawa did get a shorthanded goal last night in Vancouver.
Not a very good back check from JT Mill.
Puck shot into the Ottawa zone. Perry after it in the right wing corner. Comes free. Josh Norris can clear it all the way down the ice.
Oilers can't get a zone entry with puck control.
Nurse will turn it up the left wing. 4.5 gone here. Scoreless first as Nurse into the Ottawa zone on the left side. Got the puck to the corner. That was it. Clevin off the boards, past Ekholm and down the ice.
That's as bad a looking power play as you will see. And you hope it's not a momentum loser for the Edmonton Oilers.
You do worry about that. As Ekholm up the right wing to Perry. That goes off his stick. Chabot in his own end as the penalty expires. Up to Gregor. Comes in down the right wing. And shot and a save made by Skinner. First shot on net for the Senators. And it was Beaumont's Noah Gregor down the right wing.
And Noah can really skate. I mean, he's got some jets. And we saw him score a couple goals in here a couple years ago. The San Jose Sharks in a game that Edmonton ultimately won 5-4 in overtime. That was the year that Sam Steele came in, sniped a couple.
Oh, yeah. Face off to the left of Skinner. He played Thursday against Boston. 3-2 overtime win. Made 24 saves on 26 shots. Oilers 0 for 1 with a man advantage. Puck goes to Chabot. The snapshot and the save by Skinner. Able to hold on to that. And was able to see it the whole way.
So, in back-to-back games, Adam Henrique has had clean-cut breaks and gone to the backhand. He's got a pretty good shot.
Does.
On the forehand.
Puck goes to Chabot off the draw again. Waits, will shoot it. And that one was blocked as it goes into the left wing corner. It had gone off of Connor Brown and Ty Emberson. Will go through the middle, get up to center ice, and then on the backhand, he put it off those corner board or glass.
Hard hit from Batherson.
He took a hard hit. So it hit the glass. That's why the whistle went. The glass inside the bench.
Yep.
5-12 gone here, scoreless first.
Ottawa's come to play.
Oh, yeah. 4 straight on the road. Then they got the Christmas break. Then they got another 5 on the road. 9 road games in a row.
That's quite the schedule.
That's quite the schedule is right. Pass through the middle. It goes off of Janmark. Goes down the ice. Skinner's got to play it. Rides it up on the glass on the left wing to Janmark. Cuts to the middle to get away from Batherson. Has to go over to the right. Back to Emberson. Cross ice for Kulak. And Kulak down the left wing. At center, he'll shoot it in. Goes to Derek Ryan on the right wing. All the way around to the left wing point. Kulak, left side for Brown. Now to Janmark. Janmark up against the left wing boards. Ryan comes in. Gets the puck in behind the net. It gets poked over to the left side. Sanderson up the left wing. Off the stick of Reinhart. And it goes down into the Oilers zone. Kulak comes out from behind the net. 6 minutes gone here. Scoreless first. Oilers take on Ottawa. Right wing to Stetcher. Stetcher will shoot it in off the corner glass. Jensen goes in behind the net. Can't get it out. Stetcher keeps it in. It's shot. And it goes off the stick of Podkolzin just wide. Gregor up the right wing for Ottawa will get it out. Nurse at the Edmonton blue line. Center ice. It's skated to the line by Jensen. They'll softly dump it in. And it's in behind the Edmonton net. Over to Stetcher on the right. Up the right wing boards to Kapanen. He'll dump the puck into the left wing corner. Podkolzin will fly after it. Runs into Bernard Docker. It goes in behind the goal. And now up the left side for Giroux. And Giroux will get it out through the neutral zone and Ekholm the other way, but off the glove of Kapanen, brought in down the left wing. Giroux will shoot it. Bad save by Skinner. Puck behind the net. Stützle to the right wing point. Bernard Docker will keep it in. Goes around the left side. Chopped off the boards. Hits Clevin. Stützle will keep it in. Across to Bernard Docker on the right wing point. That goes in behind the Edmonton net and around to the left wing. Near the top of the circle, Kapanen will get it across to Podkolzin. It's going to slow things down for Ekholm, and he'll go behind the Oiler goal. Scoreless here in the first. 7 minutes, 20 seconds gone in the first period. Up to Arvidsson, lost it at the Ottawa blue line. Dumped in by Cousins. Ekholm behind the goal, up the left wing for Zach Hyman. Hyman with goals in 5 straight games. Right side to Arvidsson. He'll dump it in. Hamannek in the right wing corner. Got it up the boards. It gets to the top of the circle. Pinto on the left side for Sanderson. Comes into the Oiler end on the left wing. Jams it off the left wing boards. And Bouchard is able to get control and bounce it out. It goes to Hyman. Comes into the Ottawa zone on the right wing. Tied up, got the puck to the corner. It's to the top of the circle where Hyman will be able to keep it in. Sanderson will rim it around to the left side. Oh, Cousins got hit.
He's the biggest flopper in the league. He should get an embellishment for that.
And a penalty coming up to Zach Hyman.
He totally sold it. And that's what Hyman's saying.
He is. We're going to take a break. Oilers are shorthanded when we come back. 8 minutes, 3 seconds gone here in a scoreless first. The Oilers take on the Senators from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Get ready to live sky high. Sky Signature Suites offers remarkable units for rent, featuring sophisticated floor plans, designer finishes, resort-like amenities, and breathtaking views. Situated in the heart of Ice District, Sky is the address for socializing, dining, entertainment, and fun. A building like no other in a location like no other. Visit SkySignatureSuites.com and make your home high above the ordinary.
Do you have tickets to an upcoming event at Rogers Place that you can't attend? Donate your tickets to the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation Seats for Kids program, presented by Eagle Builders. Seats for Kids provides unused game tickets for charities, allowing children and families to enjoy hockey at Rogers Place. And for many, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. To be a part of the Seats for Kids program presented by Eagle Builders, please email edmonton@kidsupfront.com. That's edmonton@kidsupfront.com.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations, Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at the Century Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino. Come for the action. Stay for the fun.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Oilers and Senators scoreless in the first. Tonight's holiday homestand 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's in support of 880 Ched Santa's Anonymous, ensuring no child goes without a gift this holiday season. Get your tickets now at edmontonoilers.com/5050 to win a huge jackpot and support those in need. It's over $2.3 million right now. Penalties given out. It was even up, if you can believe it. Zach Hyman goes to the box for Edmonton, and Nick Cousins to the box for Ottawa. So we're playing 4-on-4.
That's a little bit surprising to me.
It's a little surprising as well. So even up. We thought the Oilers were going to be shorthanded before we went to the break. They will not. Bouchard into his own end for the Oilers. Right wing to Draisaitl. Draisaitl out there with McDavid in the 4-on-4. Ekholm and Bouchard as well. And it's Draisaitl in over the Ottawa line. Left wing drops it to McDavid. Got checked by Norris. Norris will get the puck out softly. And now Bouchard to Matthias Ekholm. Up the right wing to Draisaitl to McDavid. He'll bring the puck in across to Ekholm. And it hits a stick. And Shabbat has control now for Ottawa. Give it to Stützle behind the goal. Long pass up the left wing to Shabbat. Off the boards to Tkachuk. Poked away perfectly by Nurse. That loose puck to Kulak up the right wing to Henrique. He'll fly that across to Janmark, and then the shot by Nurse, saved me by Ullmark. Across to Nurse, now to Kulak. His shot off the outside of the net. Sanderson with it and behind his goal for Ottawa. Just over 9 minutes gone here. Scoreless first. The Oilers take on Ottawa Senators. And Connor Brown steals. Comes into Senator territory. To Nurse. He'll walk in the shot. And a blocker saved by Ullmark. Puck goes to the end boards. Stützle. To the right side for Sanderson. And now to Hamonic. Pass hits a skate and it comes out. And up the right wing, Podkolzin into the Ottawa zone. Stops up top of the circle. Podkolzin moves to the middle. Crisscrosses on the point. Gives the puck to Bouchard. Goes over to the right wing. Bouchard battles to keep it in, but Pinto was able to get it loose. And it does come out. Ekholm over to Bouchard. Still at center ice. His pass gets picked off and brought in on the left. Batherson shot high and wide of the net. And it goes to McDavid on the left wing. Into the middle of the ice to Ekholm. We're now back to 5-on-5. Ekholm had it intercepted by Cousins. Goes to Batherson just inside the Edmonton blue line. Comes free. Hyman able to get it out. Up the right wing to Cousins. Play the puck into the Oilers zone. Ekholm has to go to the end boards. Norris to the right wing corner. Got dumped down. Over to Batherson. Has it right side to the blue line. Bernard Docker on the left. Miss Clevin with it. Goes behind the net. Reinhart works to the left wing. Got checked on the play. And Hyman has it now for Edmonton. Hyman. Pass to McDavid. Doesn't connect. Norris right back in on the right side. In behind the net. Reinhart will go into the left wing corner. Wedged off of it by Bouchard. It's McDavid to drop the puck to Ekholm.
Right now, Ottawa's work back to the puck vastly improved from the last time we saw him, Cam.
Oilers were there November 19th. Edmonton won that game 5-2. Sanderson, center ice, on the right wing. Gave the puck to Gaudette. Play it into the Oilers zone. Gets to the left wing corner. Stop Chuck back to the blue line to Sanderson. He'll get it across. Hamannik's shot, and that goes off at Jeff Skinner. Hit him in the foot. Goes off the end boards. Puck near the top of the circle. Derek Ryan's able to get it out. In the neutral zone, Gregor to Sanderson inside his own blue line. Up the left wing to Hamannik. He'll shoot it in. Skinner left it to Nurse. To the right wing corner to Stetcher. Up the right side to Perry. Perry back to Stetcher. Now to Nurse. Nurse, long shot. Blockers saved by Ullmark. That goes out of play. We get the whistle. We're going to take a break. Yeah, we are. 8:11 to go here in the first. Scoreless between the Oilers and the Senators from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
Hey folks, Paul Brandt here. I love being an Albertan, and I love Ford trucks. And I know that like hard-working Albertans across this great province, there's a Ford truck for everyone. Like Super Duty. It's what I like to call a workhorse. A truck built for heavy-duty performance and getting the job done. Now that's a truck to live and work by. So whatever you're working on, you'll know that the 2024 Ford Super Duty's got the goods. Get yours today at your Alberta Ford dealer. Just tell them PB sent you.
Experience a game day meal that's second to none. Fanfare with Skip is your all-star lineup of local restaurants this hockey season. Watch Jack Michaels give you the play-by-play on each restaurant's connection to the community and our team. Visit EdmontonOilers.com/skip to watch this month's episode with Eddie's Donair and Pizza. Then open your Skip app and tap in an order with exclusive fan access to a deal each game day during the month. Did somebody say Skip? Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer, Ottawa Senators, Edmonton Oilers, still zeros across the board. Edmonton out shooting Ottawa 6-3.
Just want to send a special shout out to Barry and Walter. We're out at the Eleanor Lake Resort listening to us on the app.
They're ice fishing right now.
They're ice fishing.
I love it.
Yeah,
enjoy the game, boys.
You know, gentlemen, you got to stay warm. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Okay?
Well, they'll have plenty of antifreeze.
Yeah.
Puck sent off the left wing boards down the ice. It'll be icing against Ottawa.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, Cam.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I'll explain it to you next break, I guess.
Okay, thank you for that.
No problem. Face off to the right of Ullmark. It's important when ice fishing to make sure you're prepared. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Got to tell you, as a Southside Edmonton kid, we didn't do a lot of ice fishing. Does that surprise you?
North Side guys, we did. Puck, no, that doesn't surprise me at all. Puck goes to Kulak on the point, over to Emberson on the right side. Around the boards, into the left wing corner. Ridley Gregg off the boards, and Cousins is able to get it out. Puck comes loose at the Edmonton blue line. It's Leon Draisaitl. 51 points on the year for Draisaitl as he makes his way through the middle. Now in over the line. Dishes on the left, and it goes off of Stützle, and the puck comes out to center ice. On the right wing at center, it's Emberson. He'll shoot it in. Comes to the left wing point. Kulak keeps it in off the stick of Podkolzin. Up the left side, Chabot to the line, and Draisaitl kept that in for Edmonton. Now to Kapanen across to Kulak. Couldn't get it through the middle, and it hits Jensen. His stick breaks, and the puck goes out of play.
It's not a stick.
And what is that? Is that his skate? Oh, that was a skate blade that came out, yeah.
Skate blade.
He's got to push himself with one skate to the bench.
He looks like Gervais or Paul Gelsel.
Yeah.
Pushing off. And
That's right.
Sweep. Sweep, Bird.
He lost the steal.
Well, right now, this guy looks like a man of steel in goal.
Oh, Linus Ullmark, yeah.
I mean, he is square to pucks.
Coming over from the Boston Bruins, 10th year in the NHL for Ullmark. Been solid first part of this first period. Sanderson in behind his net on the left wing. At the top of the circle that will come out. Stetcher's able to chop it back in. It goes to Sanderson. Sanderson went to shoot it out of the zone. It went off the end of his stick. He recovers. Across to his partner, Travis Hamonic. Up the right wing to Reinhart. Reinhart in over the Edmonton line. Looking for Norris in the right wing corner. Broken up by Henrique of Edmonton. Comes across to Stetcher. The right side for Janmark. Atherson lost his stick and went flying into the Oilers zone. Janmark skates into Ottawa territory. Right wing to Connor Brown. He was trying to go to the net, and that's poked off his stick. And the puck in the right corner. Clevin along the boards for the Senators. It's out from behind the net. Right side. Over to Bernard Docker. Up the left wing for Stützle. Into the Oilers zone, goes to the left wing corner. 6:15 to go here in a scoreless first. Oilers take on Ottawa. Stetcher to the left side for Arvidsson. Now to McDavid. Up the left wing boards to Nurse. To Arvidsson as he skates through the neutral zone. Goes through the middle. Into the Ottawa end on the right wing. Off the right wing boards. To the left for Hyman. He got pinned. Loose puck to Stützle through the middle of the ice. Doesn't get out. But Ekholm's pass to Bouchard does come out. Oilers have to regroup. Arvidsson on the right side will shoot it in. Hamonic up the right wing to Tkachuk. Couldn't clear it. Now McDavid comes out of the corner in front. Scores! Victor Arvidsson! Right at the side of the net. The Oilers are up 1-0.
So they switched up Hyman and Arvidsson because Hyman's played a lot of left wing in his career. As a right shot, Hyman digs the puck out. McDavid, quick pass in front, and Victor Arvidsson will never get an easier goal. Not much that Linus Ullmark could do on that, and the Oilers out in front 1-0.
14:26 time of that goal. For Arvidsson, his third of the year. And the Edmonton Oilers take a 1-0 lead. Connor McDavid will pick up an assist. That'll be 9 straight games with a point. Up the left wing, Gregor to dump it into the Oiler end. It was gloved down by Emberson. Comes back out to Gregor to a Stopchuk, who comes down to the right side. Into the Oiler end. A Stopchuk off the right wing boards. It goes to the middle of the ice, and Ryan will get it out. Dumped into the Ottawa zone. Clevin on the end boards. Jeff Skinner is on him. They tie up. Loose puck comes free. And up the right wing, Gaudette skate up to center ice for Ottawa. Check just inside the Edmonton blue line. Ty Emberson up the right wing to Corey Perry. Off the right wing boards and in. 1-0 Oilers lead. Victor Arvidsson the goal scorer. That was at 14:26. Pinto into the Oiler end on the left one. Tried to cut across the middle. Almost ran into Draisaitl. Puck goes into the corner. Nurse up the boards. It gets to the line. Kept in by Jensen. His shot. And there's a glove save made by Skinner. He's got nowhere to go with it. He has to hold on. We get the whistle. We'll take a break. 4:35 to go here in the first. 1-0 Oilers lead the Senators. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
From the
biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
For years now, we've been warning Edmontonians on the hazards of our stormwater facilities. While they may appear to look like still ponds, there is moving water beneath the surface, which makes the ice dangerously... The unpredictability of stormwater facilities makes them treacherously unsafe for all winter activities, even walking. So think twice. Don't go on the ice. A safety message from EPCOR.
Hockey season is back. And so are the deals at Boston Pizza. Cheer on your team while ordering off their game day menu or come in and see what great promotions they have going on. At Boston Pizza, they always have something craveable for you to enjoy. Boston Pizza, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Cheers to a great hockey season.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We're here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 1-0 Oilers lead the Senators. 4:35 to go in the first period. Victor Arvidsson, the goal scorer.
Well, hopefully that can get him going. He tried, hadn't practiced a lot, played that game on Monday night. Man, he was beating the stick, or was that Thursday? That was Thursday night against Boston. Yep. He got knocked around a bit, but took a licking and kept on ticking. What was the name of it? Timex?
Timex, yeah. Puck flipped down into the Ottawa zone. That was the tagline. Goes off a nurse and into the Ottawa zone. It's offside. Oilers got a tag up, and out from behind his net is Thomas Chabot for the Senators. It's long pass to Gregg. He'll shoot it into the Oilers zone. Skinner out of his net to play it. Rims it. Puck goes to Jensen. He'll shoot it towards the net. It misses, and around the corner boards and all the way down the ice. Chabot to the corner. Over to Gregg. Takes a hit from Podkolzin, but around to Jensen up the right wing. Now to Cousins. Fires it across to Chabot. Has to shoot it in. Kulak behind the Edmonton goal now through the middle. He'll go over to the left side at his own blue line. A little tight turn to the boards. He's forced back by Giroux. And now up the right wing goes Brent Kulak. It's Kulak to center on the right side off the stick of Connor Brown. Cleared out.
Linesman picked Brown there.
Nurse has it at the Edmonton blue line. Over to Bouchard. Bouchard goes in behind the Oiler net. Stop back there. And then he'll find Janmark. Comes into the Ottawa zone down the right wing. To the left wing corner it goes. Bernard Docker there up the left side for Noah Gregor. He gets it out. Puck shot right back in by Ekholm. 3:05 to go in the first. 1-0. Oilers lead the Senators. Puck inside Ottawa territory. Here's Janmark out of the right wing corner. Forced back towards the end boards. Puck came loose. We shot him from the left point. They'll go to Gaudette, and off the right side, he's able to get it out. Henrique to his own end for Ekholm, up the right wing to Bouchard. Oilers change the forwards as Bouchard shoots it off the right wing boards and in. Hamanuk in the corner with Arvidsson right on him. Puck to the top of the circle. Reinhardt will bring it out for Ottawa as he comes down the right wing at center ice. Softly off the right wing boards and in. Batherson to the end boards. And now out of the right wing corner is Batherson. Knocked off his stick, goes up into the air to the left wing point where Sanderson keeps it in for Ottawa. Behind the net to Batherson. Tried to center it, didn't work. Puck goes to Norris on the left. Got it to the middle, and that goes off a skate over to the left wing. Ekholm up the right side, but it doesn't get out. Norris will shoot it towards the net. It's blocked by Bouchard. Now picked up by McDavid. He'll wheel through the middle. McDavid gathers speed at center. Now in over the line across to Arvidsson. Back to McDavid in the corner, but it's behind him.
Shoot the puck, Victor.
Sanderson will get it to center ice. Dump it in. Minute 45 to go in the first. 1-0 Oilers lead. Emberson over to Stetcher. Backhand pass to Derek Ryan. Game 600 in his NHL career here tonight. Left side to Jeff Skinner. He'll dump it in. Puck along the boards inside the Ottawa zone. To the line, over the stick of Emberson and out. He's going to chase after it. He's got Cousins on his tail. Goes in behind the net. Left wing to Stetcher. Up the left wing boards. Got it out. Shabbat at center ice. The center ice line. He'll dump it in. Emberson waits at the side of his net. Now goes in behind it. Emberson through the middle. Oh, he just lost that to Tkachuk, but it's cleared out by Podkolzin. Last minute here in the first. Oilers up 1-0. Down the left wing, Giroux into the Oilers zone, to the blue line for Shabbat. Pulls to the middle. Has to go over to the right wing. Doesn't have a shooting lane. Gets it down low to Stützle off the right wing board. Cycles the puck to Giroux. In front off the pad of Skinner. He was able to keep that out. And the puck along the boards. Podkolzin's pass picked off. Giroux to Stützle. Back to Giroux. To the slot. The shot off a stick. Tkachuk pokes it towards the goal. Covered up by Skinner with 33 seconds to go in the first period.
Rare mistake from Vasily Podkolzin, who's done a real good job managing the puck in most situations in his D zone. He coughs the puck up the middle, just trying to make a quick little interior pass, and the Oilers are lucky that puck hit Darnell Nurse on the way towards the front of the net. And Nurse was able to battle a strong man, Brady Tkachuk, to the ice.
Face off to the right of Skinner. Henrique in the face-off circle with Norris. It goes to the left wing point. Sanderson, left wing boards to Batherson. His shot misses on the short side. Shabbat in from the right point. He's about top of the circle. He'll shoot it. And the save by Skinner held on to it. Norris was parked in front of the net looking for a rebound. There wasn't one.
Senators have won some draws in key situations in this game. They're fourth in the league in faceoffs at 52.8. The Oilers are third at 53.9. And Giroux's at 62% this season, which is pretty good.
He's taking the draw right now against Connor McDavid. McDavid wins it to Kulak. Off the glass and out. The neutral zone, Shabbat might lose it. He does, and just off the stick of Hyman. And Giroux will bring it up the right wing. Giroux tried to pass it. It was in the air, was picked out of the air by Nurse, clears it out with 5 seconds to go in the period. Shabbat will go in behind his net. The first period will end. And the Edmonton Oilers will have a 1-0 lead after 20 minutes of play on the goal by Victor Arvidsson. Edmonton had some pretty good looks, but Ullmark was
good early. Arvidsson with a tap-in finish on a setup from McDavid. And some good work from both teams. A little bit of a conversation going on here between Henrique and Giroux at the end of the period.
Okay. Well, whatever it is, they figured it out. Hayden's downstairs with Victor Arvidsson right now.
All right, Victor, obviously a great start for you. You guys check in first. Your first goal back since being back from injury. What did that mean for you?
Oh, it's good to get at. Fun, and it's great to be back.
For sure. You guys are facing off against Linus Ullmark. He's on a bit of a tear right now, having himself a great little stretch here. What goes into the offensive scheme when you guys try to, get past a goaltender like that?
Well, just try to get volume shots in net and get bodies there and make him uncomfortable. East-west plays and try to get it off quick. So, yeah.
Awesome. Good luck in the next.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks. Aiden Gannon downstairs with Victor Arvidsson. He's the goal scorer for the Edmonton Oilers. Got his third of the year from Connor McDavid at 14:26. McDavid with points in 9 straight games now with that assist in the first period. So we're through 20. Oilers have a 1-0 lead on the Ottawa Senators. We're going to take a break. When we come back, Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown, they're all set up and ready to go. They got the first intermission for you. 1-0 Oilers after 20 from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Rogers is Canada's fastest and most reliable internet. We're made for Oilers fans. You can stream Brown's scoring down in the basement. There it is! Watch Leon light the lamp in the living room. Spectacular! Connor scoring in all corners of the house. And Nurse notching a game winner in the nursery. Very quietly, of course. Rogers, proud partner and fan of your Edmonton Oilers.
Edmonton comes all the way back.
It's our YEG with 880 Chad.
Looking to do-si-do with some of the hottest names in country music? We're chomping at the bit as the one and only Big Valley Jamboree returns to Camrose July 31st through August 3rd. Get your tickets today. Then dust off those foam fingers and find out who rules the rink as your favorite Oilers show off their talents for this season's skills competition on February 2nd. Tickets on sale now at EdmontonOilers.com.
For details on these and more events, visit 880ched.com. At the intermission, brought to you by Hand of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Hamonic up the right wing to Kachuk. Couldn't clear it. Now McDavid comes out of the corner in front. Scores! Victor Arvidsson! Right at the side of the net. The Oilers are up 1-0.
And that's our highlight zone, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations: Edmonton, St. Albert, and right next door to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winner's Zone. And welcome to the first intermission. After 20 minutes of play, the Edmonton Oilers with a 1-0 lead on the visiting Ottawa Senators. When the Oilers score first, they are 11-2-2 on the year. Ottawa, when they trail after giving up the first goal of the game, are 3-11-2. Rob Brown joining us here in the press location. So what do you think of that period?
Low event, very low event period. I mean, we saw so much happening in the San Jose Oiler game the other day, where it seemed like every shift there was a grade A scoring chance. And that period, the Oilers had one grade A scoring chance. It was on a play where Kachuk had a chance to get the puck out. He didn't. Hamonic had a chance to get the puck out. He didn't. Jake Sanderson's in front. He loses his man, and all of a sudden Connor McDavid just plays catch with Victor Arvidsson. It's backdoor. So that was really the Oilers' only chance. And on the opposite end, there were 2 grade A scoring chances for the Ottawa Senators, both on big mistakes. Leon Draisaitl turns the puck over right in front of his own net. I believe it was Shane Pinto had a shot, missed the net, but grade A look. And then the very end, Podkolzin tries going through the slot in his own zone. It gets picked off, and Ottawa did have a little bit of a jailbreak there for 5-6 seconds. Good opportunities, but really not a whole lot happened in that period, as both teams played pretty good defensive hockey.
It's funny how you get an opportunity like in a situation. So Ryan Nugent-Hopkins out, not feeling very well tonight, so you get Victor Arvidsson moving up to the top line. It's looked pretty good, actually. Well, it's very comfortable, right?
Well, he's playing with Connor McDavid. Yeah. Brent, you could go down there and feel pretty comfortable playing with Connor.
Hang on a second.
Too.
Hang on a minute.
I mean, it's a great opportunity for Arvidsson. Yeah. He didn't get off to the start that he wanted at the beginning of the season. The pucks weren't finding the back of the net like he had hoped for, and the Oilers had hoped for, playing with Leon. Came back from injury. First game he was good. Second game he was excellent. He played really good against the Sharks, created plays for his teammates, had a couple good looks himself. And then there's the opportunity. Nugent-Hopkins out of the lineup. All of a sudden you got Connor McDavid there, and your eyes light up. It's like, here's a chance. I'm going to get looks. Connor McDavid is going to create things. I've got to finish. Arvidsson just finds a quiet area and waits for the puck to come to him, and then makes no mistake. If you are going to play with Connor or Leon, and you get a grade A look, you've got to bury it. So good on Victor Arvidsson. That is what you expected out of him when you signed him. He has gotten better the last couple of games, and right now he's excited. This is one of the, when you get to play with Connor McDavid, you want the game to be 9 periods long. 3's not enough.
Yeah. Hey, I got to talk about Linus Ullmark, who we obviously talked a fair bit about on the pregame show today. Adam Henrique had a great opportunity, robbed by Ullmark on a backhand, but I'm getting that feeling if he's going to see it, he's stopping it tonight. And on the one goal that we did see, it's because it was in tight, and I'm got to think that you got to get some traffic in front of this guy if you're going to have any success against him, because he looks like he's on his game. Clearly he is.
Well, not just traffic, shots. The Oilers only had 7 shots in that period. Now, they were very good defensively, and so was Ottawa. So you want to try to put as much on net as you can. A couple times they tried to make that extra pass, or they tried to make that extra move. When you're playing a goaltender that's very, very good and playing well, and we just heard it with Arvidsson at the end of the period, you want shot volume. You want as many as you can get. We've seen over the last few games here at Edmonton that there's these odd, weird goals going in, just guys putting pucks on net. So I would expect the Oilers to get more shots here in the final 40 minutes, continue to push. Allmark's a goalie. Both goaltenders playing in this hockey game are very good, and both are on top of their game in this last little while. It's going to take something special to beat them, as we saw in the Arvidsson goal, the backdoor wide open net. Those are the ones that beat these kind of goalies.
Oilers with one power play opportunity in the opening 20 minutes. It was off a delay of game penalty, so that's kind of being gifted a man advantage. But that was kind of a dreadful power play. It just never seemed to click once.
Well, no, it didn't. The Oilers were their own worst enemy. They turned the puck over a number of times. I personally, when I played, and I was a power play guy, I hated power plays in the first 5 minutes of the game. You're not really into the feel of a hockey game yet. Some guys might not have had a shift yet when you get that first power play, and you just look a little rough. And that's what the Oilers power play looked on that one, is they just kept misfiring on the passes. The Ottawa Senators had 2 glorious scoring chances on the Oilers power plays, so it was not a good one. Give credit to the Ottawa Senators. Well, both teams, very disciplined. The only penalty was just a mistake. They went over the boards. Both teams were very disciplined in that period, as both have some respect for the opposition's power plays.
Hey, Rob, as crazy as that last game was yesterday against San Jose, and quite entertaining, this one seems to have a slow build. I like the way the teams matched up in that period. It's fun.
Some fans will think that the last game was more fun because there was chances. It was very low event. When teams play against Edmonton, they realize that you cannot trade chances with them. You've got to play a very safe game. And if you do get away from safe, and we saw that on the goal where Tkachuk didn't get the puck out, you find yourself in trouble. So they're playing safe, and I think the Oilers are just continuing what they've done for the majority of this streak that they're on, is playing sound defensive hockey. You just don't want to make the big mistake. The Oilers made 2 in that period. Skinner bailed them out on 1, and there was a missed shot. The Ottawa Senators made 1 big mistake and ended up in the back of the net. So I would imagine this game will get a little more lively as we move forward. I'm not sure the first period was fun. I would call it more tense, as both teams... What you don't want, if you're an Ottawa Senator fan right now, is for the Oilers to score the next goal. You don't want the Oilers to be able to extend the lead, because then that forces the Ottawa Senators to get away from their comfort zone and start opening it up. So next goal's big here in the second period.
Slow build, I think, is probably the way I would prefer to have put that. We'll see how it shakes down. I know one thing, this is not the same Ottawa team we saw 5 weeks ago.
No, that team made big mistake after big mistake after big mistake and got 0 saves. This is a team tonight that made 1 mistake. It was on the same. They made 3 mistakes on the same goal. Didn't get the puck out, and then lost your man in front of the net. And you can't do that with Connor McDavid on the ice. He's going to make you look silly, and he did. But they are a team that's playing with a lot more confidence, and they should be. They're playing better. They're in a playoff spot right now. They're getting good goaltending. It will be, the Oilers are going to have to bring their A game to beat an Ottawa Senator team that has had a nice little stretch. Both teams want to go into the Christmas break on a good note. And winning tonight's game will make the next few days over Christmas feel that much better.
Perfect, Rob. Thanks. We'll talk to you coming up in intermission number 2. At the Intermission is brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. The Oilers with a 1-0 lead on the Senators after 20 minutes of play. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
To the fans who bleed orange and blue, never miss a game, and are always on the edge of their seat. Show your passion for the Oilers and cheer on the team at Molson Canadian Oilers Game Day Live. Attend throughout the season for your chance to win 2025-26 Edmonton Oilers season seats. Be there for the next Game Day Live event on January 3rd at Soho Yang. For the full event schedule and to RSVP, go to OilersGameDayLive.com.
When was the last time your electricity and natural gas provider made you feel like this? Low rates, no strings attached, year-round perks, and local energy experts who always have your back with Encore by Epcor. Find that carefree energy feeling at encore.epcor.com/carefree.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
No mortgage payments for a whole year? It could happen. With End of the Roll Flooring Center's Win Your Mortgage Payments contest. What would you do if you were mortgage-free for a whole year?
I'd probably go on vacation.
Probably take a trip and then do some renos.
Then I'd be able to definitely afford more hockey camps for my kid.
If you want to win your mortgage payments for a whole year, just drop into any End of the Roll Flooring Center to enter today. Visit endoftheroll.com for all the details.
12870 St. Albert Trail and now open at 580 Parsons Road Southwest.
With Global News, I'm Thomas Dias. Northwest of Edmonton, Valley View RCMP would like to hear from anyone who was traveling on Highway 43 near the Sturgeon Lake Cree Nation between 5:30 a.m. and 6:30 a.m. yesterday after a 34-year-old woman was found dead on the side of the highway in what police say was a hit-and-run collision. The union representing some 3,000 rail workers says it has reached a new deal with Canadian National Railway, staving off a possible strike New Year's Day. Unifor says the new collective agreement is good for 4 years, including improved pay, benefits, and job protections, but it does not say how many members voted in favor of the contract. And Ukrainian drones have struck a major Russian oil terminal for the second time in just over a week, according to the Russian local governor, as part of a massive cross-border attack on fuel and energy facilities that Kyiv says supplies Moscow's military. The strikes come days after Russia launched sweeping attacks on Ukraine's already battered energy grid. News on demand at 880ched.com.
Hey Edmonton, big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
Calling all hockey parents. Board of Canada and the Edmonton Oilers want to know how your child's minor hockey team gives back to the community. For a chance to win a once-in-a-lifetime experience with 4 drills and skills to train like a pro at Rogers Place. Open to minor hockey teams with players between the ages of 7 to 13 in Edmonton and area. Register your child's minor hockey team today at 4drillsandskills.ca. Registration closes January 31st.
Celebrating 70 years in the signage industry, William Huff Advertising is the most recognized name in the game. An in-house, one-stop shop for all of your design, print, and installation needs. William Huff provides quality graphic solutions for everyone. Here in our City of Champions and throughout the nation, they are the preferred signage partner entrusted by many of the biggest corporations, pro sports teams, and organizations to bring their identity to life. Recognize the name, get in the game. WilliamHuff.com.
Hey Edmonton, big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Hey, everybody, it's Bryn Griffiths back here at Rogers Place. Oilers lead the Senators 1-0 after one period of play. Let's find out what's going on around the rest of the NHL with the out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. A lot of final scores to report. In New York at Madison Square Garden, the Rangers losing at home 3-1 to the Hurricanes today. Another matchup went to a shootout, and it was the Ducks prevailing 5-4 over Utah. Another final score in Florida, Battle of Florida. It was the Panthers on the road to play the Lightning in Tampa, and the Panthers coming up with a 4-2 victory. Another final score. It's good news for the Oilers, actually. The LA Kings were in Washington this afternoon, and they lost 3-1 to the Caps. In the second period, Seattle is on the road in Colorado to take on the Avs. That one is 1-1 going into the second period. Jared McCann scoring for the Kraken, and it's Cale Makar replying for the Avalanche. If you missed it last night in the American Hockey League, the Condors were winners over San Jose Barracudas, so it's now on to the Christmas break. They get back at it on the 27th. They'll be hosting Coachella Valley. And as for the Oil Kings, same deal with them. They're on the Christmas break as well in the Western Hockey League. They'll be back playing Red Deer on the 27th. And Sunday Night Football in the NFL. It's 10-0 Dallas. They are playing early in the second quarter. And that's your out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Hang in there because period 2 is on the way at the intermission, brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through Edmonton'sBestHotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. Edmonton'sBestHotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
For years now, we've been warning Edmontonians on the hazards of our stormwater facilities. While they may appear to look like still ponds, there is moving water beneath the surface, which makes the ice dangerously... The unpredictability of stormwater facilities makes them treacherously unsafe for all winter activities, even walking. So think twice. Don't go on the ice. A safety message from EPCOR.
Did you know the RCMP polices over 99% of Alberta's landscape? From the oil sands to the Rockies to the prairies, the RCMP has a province covered. Providing policing services to more than 1,700 communities and with over 150 career specializations, the Alberta RCMP has something to fit everyone's goals and lifestyles. Visit rcmpcareers.ca and take the next step towards your career with the Alberta RCMP. A message from the Government of Canada.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through Edmonton'sBestHotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. Edmonton'sBestHotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer getting ready for the second period of play. 1-0 Oilers lead the Senators. Tonight's holiday homestand 50-50 jackpot, it's sitting at $2.6 million right now. It's still climbing. Our next lucky millionaire will be drawn tonight. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/5050 for a chance to win big and support those in need this holiday season. It's in support of 880 Ched Santas Anonymous. Victor Arvidsson, the goal scorer for the Oilers in the first period. Shots 7-6 in favor of Edmonton. We're getting ready here for the second period of play as McDavid, Arvidsson, and Hyman are out there with that. Coleman Bouchard. Puck shot into the Ottawa zone, and Miralainen in goal for Ottawa here to start off the second period.
Let's make this guy work here. This is a bbig shift in this game.
No Linus Ullmark on the bench either for the Senators. And the puck gets stripped off the stick of Bouchard. Puck walking in, the shot, and the goal. What a shot by Cousins. Nick Cousins just ripped it upstairs on the stick side of Skinner and ties the game at 1.
Wow.
Just stripped the puck from Bouchard, went in on a breakaway and roofed it. Just like that, tied at 1. We're just 25 seconds.
Well, as you know, Nick Cousins was a big scorer in junior, and he's on a 7th NHL team. He started for Sault Ste. Marie back in the day. He looked like a scorer there.
Good. 5th of the year.
But that's, 2 games now in the last 3 or 4 that Bouchard's turned the puck over and it's led directly to a goal.
Start off the second period.
Gotta manage the puck better, man.
Tied at 1. Miralainen out of his net. Got it to the right wing. Levi Miralainen played last night in that win over the Vancouver Canucks in overtime. He's only got 3 NHL games to his credit, and the puck swept over to the left side of the Edmonton Oilers zone, up the left wing. It goes to Draisaitl. We're tied at 1. We're in the second.
That was a hook. They called it.
Penalty coming up to Ottawa.
Ottawa's going to get it.
The Oilers had the puck. I don't know why the whistle went, but it did, and the Oilers are going on the power play.
Second power play of the game. Kyle Raymond with the call here, but Oilers... Bouchard's got to bounce back after giving away the puck there. And the Oilers got to get 3 shots on goal here in this power play. Test this guy.
Power play, it's brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at ATCOenergy.com. Puck back to the blue line. It's Bouchard. On the left wing point to McDavid, over to Bouchard. Right side into the corner for Draisaitl. Got it in front of the net, but off the stick of Hyman. Goes to the left wing point. McDavid over to Bouchard. Back to McDavid. Comes down the left wing. Now to Arvidsson. To McDavid. Out of the corner. His pass off a stick goes right to the net. And Merilainen was able to cover it up. Oilers didn't get much going on that power play in the first period.
Well, at least they won the draw that time, but they didn't get a shot on net. We get credit for one that ricocheted off a skate to the goal.
Arvidsson back to the left wing point to Bouchard. Now to McDavid along the line. Just knocked off a stick by Giroux. It came out. Oilers regroup. We're tied at 1 here in the second period. And McDavid into the Ottawa zone, goes to the right wing. To the right wing point to Draisaitl, down the left wing for Arvidsson. Has it at the hash marks. To the blue line to Bouchard to Arvidsson.
They're going to give Arvidsson up the shot. He's going to have to take it at some point.
From Bouchard to Arvidsson to Bouchard. Cross to McDavid. Comes down the right wing. Pass over to Arvidsson on the left wing. Had to play it off the boards. Then his pass back to the point comes out. Oilers have to regroup. Arvidsson with it in the neutral zone. Tied at 1 here in the second. Comes in on the left wing. 50 seconds left to go here in the power play. Shabbat can't clear it out. He gave it away. It comes across to Arvidsson. He won't get a shot away. That's poked off his stick. Then his stick breaks. And Pinto gets it down the ice.
And there's one where timing, he hasn't played a lot. I mean, that's a free look from Connor, and he wasn't ready to shoot it.
Draisaitl comes into the Ottawa zone. Over to the right wing. Top of the circle inside the Ottawa end. Winds up. Instead, passes the puck to Perry. Back to Draisaitl. Got hit by Gregg. Won't get it out of the zone, and it's kept in. And down the left side comes Henrique. Henrique stops at the hash marks. Back to the blue line. Gave it the left side to Henrique. Now into the corner for Perry. Perry cross ice. A shot save made by Merilainen. Puck comes over to the right wing after that shot from Henrique. Penalty over. And Reinhardt out of the box. Oilers are 0 for 2 with the man advantage. We're tied at 1. We're here in the second. Just over 3 minutes gone. Down the left wing, Nurse into the Ottawa zone. Rims a puck on the left side. Sanderson up against the boards. Jeff Skinner gets a loose puck, though. Now Skinner on the right wing to Perry. Still in it tied up. There's Derek Ryan. And it's dug out of his skates. And Gaudette will get it out off the left wing boards. Connor Brown back into his own end. Left wing to Stetcher. Pokes it around the rest of the way down. It won't be icing. Clevin comes out from behind his own net. Clevin will go high in the air with it. Off the left wing, clearing it was Emberson. Now Clevin will bank pass to center ice. Brought in by Gaudette on the left side to Gregor. Goes to the left wing corner. Will be met there by Emberson. That goes in behind the Oiler goal. Tied at 1. We're here in the second. As Stetcher comes up the right wing. 4:10 gone here in this second period. Flip to the blue line. Bernard Docker across to Clevin. Up the left wing to Tkachuk. To the middle of the ice now to Giroux. He'll come in. He'll shoot it. And the save made by Skinner. He'll hold on to it. Well, the Senators get a goal early in this second period.
It's completely changed the tone of this game. They're playing with greater desperation because they don't have their stopper in there in between the pipes. But they're a confident team. And then a giveaway from Evan Bouchard. A few too many of those.
Yeah. No idea what happened to Hallmark. He looked fine in the first period. Just didn't come out for the second. He's not on the bench right now.
Well, this is the time of year, like Nugent Hopkins out with an illness.
Yeah.
Happens.
Kulak goes in behind the Edmonton net, up the right wing. All right, gave it to Kapanen, now to Podkolzin. Into the Ottawa zone on the right side. Vasily Podkolzin at the left wing point to Nurse. Down the left wing boards to Draisaitl. He's top of the circle. Pass across the Nurse, off his stick. It's broken up. Cousins gets it out. Now down the right wing is Pinto. He'll shoot it in. To the left wing, top of the circle. Cousins had to go off his stick. Puck gets to the corner. Kulak goes in behind the goal. Now up the left wing for Edmonton. Center ice line, pass to Draisaitl, skips over his stick. Goes into the Ottawa zone. It's on the right side. Podkolzin's pass. That goes off a skate and it comes out. Bouchard and behind the Edmonton net. Up the right wing, it's center ice to Connor Brown. Shoots it in, cross corner, goes in behind the goal. Sanderson up the left wing for Ottawa. Won't get it past Henrique. Stützle is in there as well, and it's Sanderson and behind the net over to the right side for Jensen. He's up the right wing, able to get it out. And the puck hits center ice. Tied at 1 here in the second period. Sanderson on the left wing for Tkachuk. Throws it into the right wing corner of the Oiler end. Giroux up against the boards. Henrique's pass through the middle, just beyond the stick of Bouchard. Reinhart has to wait for everybody to get on side. He didn't wait long enough, and it's offside against the Senators. Played 5 minutes and 54 seconds of the second period. Oilers in Ottawa tied at 1. Last game before the break for both these teams. Oilers will resume after the break in California for a couple. LA and Anaheim, then they'll be at home to Utah on the 31st for the New Year's Eve game.
Seems to me that Bouchard's played better on the road than at home.
McDavid's pass picked off by Batherson. Sanderson up the left wing off the stick of Norris. It's going to roll right down to Skinner. He's got to cover it as Reinhart was in on the forecheck. We're going to take a break. We played 6 minutes, 10 seconds of the second period. Oilers and Senators are tied at 1 from Rogers. No, we're not.
We're not. Just hold on.
The shovelers were out on the ice. No, we're not going to break. The referees had to shoo them back off the ice. The red light was on. Everybody was coming out. Face off to the right of Skinner. So play on. And McDavid will take the draw against Norris. Great to have you on board wherever you are along the Oiler Radio Network this evening. Two of the hottest teams in the NHL doing battle here at Rogers Place. The puck back to the point. Sanderson winds up, doesn't shoot it. Pass to Hamonic, misses him. It goes in behind the Edmonton net. Troy Stetcher, high in the air and out. It's going to be on goal, so Marilainen had to play it. The puck cleared out by Hamonic to Tkachuk. Now it's center. Puck brought in by Sanderson down the left side. Batherson tried to get a shot towards the goal, could not do it. And through the middle of the ice, it was Hyman to get it out. Now on the right wing for Stetcher. Comes into the Ottawa zone. Drops the puck to Hyman. We'll give it to Nurse in the right corner. Up the right boards. And that it goes off, just off a stick and out as McDavid couldn't quite connect receiving the pass. Arvidsson in the Oiler end to Kulak on the end boards. Up the right wing. Backhands it out to center ice. Brought in on the right side by Emberson. Slides off the check. He gets it in front of the net. Put it through the skates of Perry. Kulak with his shot. It gets blocked. He gets it right back. Has it left point into the left wing corner. Back to the point. Kulak's shot misses on the short side. Skinner behind the net for Perry. On the left wing boards, Kulak in from the left wing point. Able to keep it in for Edmonton. Perry up the left side. Cycles the puck. Gave it to Derek Ryan. Ryan on the left wing, now to Kulak. Crowd urging on the Oilers here in the second. Kulak centering pass, and that goes just off the stick of Perry. Perry recovers it. His shot off a stick and goes wide. Perry gets it again out of the left wing corner to the top of the circle. Fires it across to the right point. On the right wing corner, it's Jeff Skinner. Goes in behind the net, over to the left side. Now to Perry. Left wing to Ryan, back to the blue line for Emberson. Across to Kulak, now to Ryan on the right wing, to the blue line. Emberson is one-time shot. It's blocked, and it does come out. Cousins will dump it in. Ottawa makes a change.
Good shift from the Oilers' fourth line.
Tied at 1. We're in the second, just over 8 minutes gone. Up the left wing, Kapanen into the Ottawa zone. He's up on top of the circle, forced down by Stützle. Now in off the end boards for Draisaitl. It's picked off, and Tkachuk comes out for Ottawa. Up the right wing to Giroux. He'll shoot it in. Skinner stops it. Gonna have to play it. Plays it up high on the glass. Giroux to keep it in, but gave it right to Ekholm. Across to Bouchard up the left side to Draisaitl. Just into the Ottawa end. Cross-ice pass goes off at Jensen. Over to the right wing for Stützle. We get the puck into the Oilers zone through the middle. Comes to Stützle. He won't get a shot. That goes off a stick. And Bouchard out through the middle for Edmonton. Left wing to Ekholm. They get to center ice. Dump the puck in. Oilers make changes. Chabot on the end boards. Cross to Jensen. Jensen up the right wing. Got it out. And the puck hits center ice. Nurse. Right side to Janmark. Almost got it through to Brown. Might have had a line to the net. And coming the other way is Gregor down the left wing. Into the Oiler end. Stops left side back to Clevin. His shot off a stick. And that one goes out of play. With 10:29 to go here in the second. We'll take a break this time. Tied at 1. The Senators and the Oilers from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Get ready to live sky high. Sky Signature Suites offers remarkable units for rent, featuring sophisticated floor plans, designer finishes, resort-like amenities, and breathtaking views. Situated in the heart of Ice District, Sky is the address for socializing, dining, entertainment, and fun. A building like no other in a location like no other. Visit SkySignatureSuites.com and make your home high above the ordinary.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team? Well, here's your chance to do just that. Brandt is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brandt today. Find out more at BrandtJobs.com.
Hockey is back, and so is Play Alberta, Alberta's #1 sportsbook and the official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Cheer for the Oilers while scoring bigger offers, boosted odds, live betting, player props, and more. New to Alberta? New players now receive $200 in free bets just for signing up. Already a player? Get a $10 free bet for every $100 you bet. Download the new Sportsbook app and make your picks today. Bonus terms and conditions apply.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're at Rogers Place. The Oilers and the Senators are tied at 1. Shots are only 10-9 for Edmonton, so the goaltenders haven't been overly busy. Linus Ullmark in the first period for Ottawa. Now it's Levi Merilainen, Stuart Skinner in goal for Edmonton. Face-off will be to the right of Skinner. Arvidsson scoring in the first period for Edmonton. Cousins has the goal for Ottawa here in the second. Jensen has it on the right wing point. His shot, that hit a stick, and it goes just wide, and then a stick came up. And the Edmonton Oilers are about to be shorthanded, as after that puck got deflected, Darnell Nurse's stick came up.
Edmonton 25, 2 minutes by sticking.
And the first power play of the evening go for Ottawa happens now as they went to play that puck up in the air and hit Giroux.
All right, so here's one where you don't have Nugent Hopkins starting the PK. A lot of them with Adam Henrique, so it's going to be Henrique and Janmark to start. I think we will see Derek Ryan, maybe the third PK in it. Got to win draws.
Anderson has it on the left wing point for Ottawa. Left side for Stützle. Stützle to the corner to Sanderson on the point. Sanderson to Stützle to Sanderson. He'll shoot it, and that's wide of the Oiler net. Lots of traffic. Puck goes back to the point. Sanderson has it. Into the corner, comes out to Batherson. The shot, and a good save by Skinner from the slot. Norris along the boards to Batherson. Cross ice pass to Stützle, and he'll go to the left wing corner. Off the boards, back to Batherson, left wing point. Batherson to the left wing corner. To Stützle, top of the circle across. To Norris in front of the net, looking for the redirect from Batherson. He just missed it. Batherson's got it behind the net. On the left wing to Kachuk to the blue line for Sanderson. Down the left wing, Stutzla about the hash marks to Kachuk. His shot and it's blocked by Henrique. Tied at 1 here in the second. Centering pass, and that goes off again. Market comes out.
Puck movement. They really throw it around a lot quicker than the Oilers were in their 2 power plays.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. First power play of the evening for Ottawa. Giroux gets the puck in on the left wing to Gaudette. Left wing corner now to Gregg. Rims on the right to Giroux. Giroux across to Gaudette. Has it left wing in the Oiler end. Back to the blue line. Chabot to the corner for Gaudette. Now to Giroux. Back to Chabot. Skates in a bit. Down the left wing. Goes to the corner. Behind the net. Pass on the right. And it was Pinto to knock it down. Then lost it. And Connor Brown is going to get it out. Up the right wing to Podkolzin. Into the Ottawa zone. He's going to drive towards the net. Drive to the net. And he runs just wide of the goal. Brown will wrap it around. And Merilainen was able to keep it out with a left pass.
Excellent play by Connor Brown. He put a pass into an area and Podkolzin went, skated into it. Good PK from Edmonton.
Penalty over. Nurse is out. Ottawa 0 for 1 on the power play. Puck shot down the ice. It's icing against Edmonton. 8:16 to go here in the second. Tied at 1, the Oilers and the Senators. And, yeah, a lot of puck movement from Ottawa.
Well, they were unlucky not to tap a couple, but a much better looking power play than the Oilers, which, frankly, last couple games here this weekend has not looked particularly outstanding. Scoring chances were up in the power play of the 3 previous games, and, yeah.
Ottawa hasn't scored a power play goal in their last 5 coming into this, and now 0 for 16 in their last 5. But they've been winning games without power play goals.
But they're moving it quick.
Yeah. 6 straight wins coming into this one. Puck on the left wing point for Ottawa. Sanderson has it. He'll shoot towards the net. It misses. Rims to the right point, and unable to keep it in was Travis Hamonic. He's got to retreat into his own zone. Right wing to Batherson to the middle, and now it finds Norris at center ice. Norris comes into the Oiler end, over to the left wing to Batherson, top of the circle, floats it to the point. Sanderson shoots it, stick save by Skinner, and he'll put it up over the glass. It goes out of play. We'll take a break. 7:49 to go in the second period. Oilers and Senators tied at 1. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Rogers is Canada's largest and most reliable 5G network. We're made for Oilers fans. You can stream Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even watch Stewart steal the show while you're in Sedalia. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, proud partner and fan of your Edmonton Oilers.
This is a message from the Canadian Red Cross. While most of us count down to the holidays, families in Canada and around the world count on the Canadian Red Cross. Help them support over 2,700 families affected by disasters in Canada this year. Donate today at redcross.ca. Your donation will be triple matched.
Blue-collar work deserves big-dollar perks. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals is hiring heavy equipment technicians, maintenance supervisors, PM servicemen, maintenance coordinators, and pretty much every other position that makes Alberta go. We help move the earth that makes Alberta grow. So why not work for a company that makes your bank account grow too? Visit heavymetalequipment.ca to find your new career. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals, helping you move the earth.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We're here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Oilers and Senators tied at 1 with 7:49 to go in the second period. Face off the Edmonton end to the left of Skinner. Been a low event game to this point. Shots just 12-11 for Ottawa. Stutzla had to go off his stick, and it does come out. Left wing for Chabot. He'll dump it in. After it, Giroux along the right wing boards. Kulak in there for the Oilers. Comes near the top of the circle, and it is Kulak to get it up to the line, but kept in by Shabbat. Put it towards the net, off the skate of Bouchard. Now Kachuk with it. Goes in behind the Edmonton goal. Kachuk centering pass. That one blocked by Kulak. Kachuk gets it back. Takes it over to the left wing. Turns to the left wing corner boards. Kachuk slides a pass around to Giroux, to the point where Jensen has to come in from the right wing. Off his stick, he gets to the middle. A shot by Kachuk, and a save made by Skinner, but there's a penalty coming up.
Yeah, Kachuk just slashed the stick right out of the hands there of the Oilers' Evan Bouchard. Oilers will get their third power play. And you knew you would get power plays against this team.
Brady Kachuk goes to the box. Crowd reacts to that. The Oiler Power Play. It's brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Third power play of the game for Edmonton. They're 0 for 2.
Think of the looks Ottawa created with an ozone face-off win on their lone power play this game. Edmonton's got to find a way to put some pucks and test this guy on goal.
Face off to the right of Levi Marilainen. Marilainen's played one game in the NHL so far this year, and it was last night in Vancouver, and he got the win in overtime. Here's Bouchard off the right wing boards and into the corner. And the puck cleared out by Shabbat. Bouchard out from behind the Edmonton net. On the right wing to Draisaitl. Gets into the Ottawa zone. Across to Arvidsson. Left wing to the blue line to Bouchard. To Arvidsson. Cross ice for Draisaitl. Has it right side. Into the corner to McDavid. Brings it up to the top of the circle. Towards the net. Now to Draisaitl out of the right corner. In front of the goal. And tied up was McDavid. Arvidsson has it on the left wing. Over to Draisaitl on the right. To the blue line for Bouchard. Now right wing to McDavid, to Draisaitl in the corner. Draisaitl shoots, bad save made by Marilainen. Puck to the right corner, to the blue line. It's Bouchard. Right wing to Draisaitl. Into the corner to McDavid. He'll step out to Hyman, to McDavid. Into the corner to Draisaitl. Draisaitl waiting to the right point. McDavid to Draisaitl. Draisaitl in front of the net. Arvidsson, loose puck, score! Zach Hyman found the loose puck. He's got goals in 6 straight games, and the Oilers are up 2-1.
They might check down on the Ottawa bench to see was there any goalie interference there with Arvidsson dipping in on that centering attempt from Leon Draisaitl. I don't think so.
No. Oh, Zach Hyman. Wow. Went to the front of the net, got rewarded with his 13th of the year. And Edmonton takes a 2-1 lead here in the second period at 14:05. 6 straight games for Zach Hyman. That's his 7th goal in the last 6 games. Crazy. Up the right wing, puck directed in. Marilainen got it to the corner. Stopchuk got it up the left wing. Puck comes free and in behind the net and over to the left side. Perry in front, the shot. Oh, what a save! Marilainen with the glove, and he absolutely robs Jeff Skinner. Great setup by Corey Perry. That was an unbelievable stop. We're going to take a break. 2-1 Oilers lead. 5:31 to go in the second period from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know what I'm a fan of? Alberta. The wide open spaces, the highways and byways, and a rugged, beautiful terrain that I'm proud to call home. Maybe that's why I'm also a fan of my Ford F-150. It's tough, capable, and smart, which makes it a natural fit for roads like these. So if it's a new truck you're looking for, look no further than the truck Albertans love to drive, F-150. Head into your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian, Ultra, XL, Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
RS Breakers and Controls, Canada's leader in new, used, tested, and obsolete circuit breakers, MCC buckets, bus plugs, and switches. They have everything you need to maintain your aging electrical infrastructure, ensuring it operates as good as new. Their 24/7 emergency response gets you back up and running quickly, saving valuable time and money. Minimal generators or modifications needed, and like-for-like replacements mean no special inspections. Don't replace, repair your legacy equipment with RS. Visit rsbreakers.com.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 2-1 Oilers lead the Senators. 5:31 to go in the second period. Zach Hyman with his 13th of the year from Arvidsson, and Draisaitl at 14:05 on the power play has put the Oilers up by 1. Draisaitl now with points in 9 straight games. Same with Connor McDavid. He had an assist in the first period.
And a great save by Carolina.
Carolina made an unbelievable stop just before the break off of Jeff Skinner. Zach Hyman's got goals in 6 straight games. Down the right wing, Batherson. Into the Oilers zone, goes to the right wing corner. Hit by Kulak. Loose puck to Derek Ryan. Up the right wing, did get it out. Sanderson. Cross to Hamonic. Up the right wing. Just missed Batherson with it. It goes deep into the Oilers zone. Ty Emberson. Out from behind the net, through the middle, it glances off a stick, and it's brought right back in by Batherson. His cross ice pass to Tkachuk, bounces off his stick. Jeff Skinner forced back by Tkachuk, who then steals it. He'll shoot it, and the save made by Skinner from a sharp angle. And the puck in behind the net. Tkachuk was trying to will it in front of the goal, but lost it. And up the right wing, Perry comes out. It's at center ice. Jeff Skinner into his own end to Emberson. Left wing to Kulak. Kulak will drill it into the Ottawa zone off a stick. And it'll be Cousins to bring it out. 4:24 to go here in the second. 2-1 Edmonton leads. Stutzla got checked by Kapanen, but then Stutzla gets it and keeps it in. Cross to Cousins, hops over his stick to the right point. Jensen will shoot it, blockered away by Skinner. Kapanen on the right wing, off the right wing boards, kept in. Stutzla across to Jensen on the right wing point. Jensen with a snapshot, and that one blocked by Podkolzin. And Draisaitl will get it up in the air, knocked down by a high stick, but then played by the Oilers.
Kulak's had an extended shift. He's got to get the puck up the ice here.
It's in his own end, now to Nurse.
Look at this forecheck. This is an aggressive forecheck.
It's very aggressive. Nurse up the middle finds Kapanen. Now springing through the middle, but hauled down was Draisaitl, and a penalty coming up. Draisaitl was about to split the D. And it's going to be a high sticking call. And it's of the 4-minute variety.
That means Leon can't take the face off here to start.
Great opportunity for Edmonton. They're up 2-1 here in the second period.
Great pass by Kapanen.
Yep. Ridley Gregg got the stick up high on Draisaitl.
It's a greasy play.
Yeah, he got him.
What they're going to do here is they're going to put the second unit on the ice.
Okay.
You can tell he's leaking because guess what they're doing in front of the goal?
Yeah, they're cleaning it up. Doing a quick little scrape in front of in the slot area of the Ottawa end. Power Plays brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. So great opportunity for Edmonton. 4-minute power play. With 3:35 to go in the second period. Edmonton up 2-1. Henrique, Skinner, Perry, Nurse, and Ekholm out for the Oilers. Jeff Skinner along the left wing boards. Trying to get it loose. They do. Back to the blue line to Nurse. Over to Ekholm into the slot, but it hit Henrique in the skate. Norris will get it down the ice. Nurse out from behind the Oiler goal. Nurse up the left wing to Jeff Skinner. Into the Ottawa end, gets checked. Pinto will get it out. No, he just missed Noah Gregor as he was trying to fly through the middle. Nurse in the left wing corner. Up to Jeff Skinner at center ice in the middle. Flip it to the right side. And it was Perry to Henrique to the left point to Nurse. Now to Jeff Skinner. Skinner, top of the circle, left side. Inside that Ottawa end to the left wing corner. Henrique centering pass. And that one does not find an Oilers stick, and it goes to the end boards. Shabbat can't get it out. Right wing, Corey Perry. Perry at the hash marks right side to the blue line to Nurse. 2.5 to go in the second. Oilers up 2-1 on the power play for another 2:49. On the right wing, up near the blue line, Ekholm. Got it to the corner. Perry gets in there with Shabbat. Dug free to Ekholm, right point. Over to Nurse on the left. Nurse dealing with a puck that's skipping. And it goes to the corner, and there was Jensen for Ottawa. He'll get it down the ice. Oilers will make a change. They got the top power play unit out there. And they got 2:25 to work with. As Bouchard through the neutral zone to Draisaitl will come in on the right wing, stops up. Cross pass to Arvidsson, gets it down low, and it was poked away by Marilainen off the stick of Hyman. Puck along the right wing boards in the Ottawa zone. Sanderson in there with Hyman. They got it caught up in their skates. They're trying to poke this thing loose. Still battling.
Good work by Ottawa here.
Now Hyman able to finally work it free, but only for a moment. Gets back into the scrum. It's pushed in behind the net and rimmed all the way down the ice.
20-second kill there for... Oh, where's that going?
I don't know. Long pass by Skinner, and that gets picked off. And Giroux to his own blue line to Jensen. Now on the right wing, Gregor will come in. He'll skate down the right side, just peeled off his stick by McDavid. Up the left wing to Arvidsson. Cuts to the middle. Now in over the line for Hyman. We're in the last minute here in the second period. Hyman gets checked. Out through the middle to Pinto. Pinto into the Oilers zone on the left side. Fires it, and he gave it away to Hyman. Partial break. Comes down the right wing, got caught, and now followed up. Arvidsson on the left, waiting, looking to the middle, cross ice, and skipped it over the stick of Draisaitl. Puck on the blue line. McDavid to Arvidsson. Has it left wing. 34 seconds to go in the period. Down low off the stick of McDavid. It went wide, and it's cleared down the ice.
We're going to survive this here.
25 seconds left to go in the second. Oilers up 2-1. 45 seconds to go in the power play. Left wing, Henrique. Into the Ottawa end. To the right for Perry. That's over his stick. Goes in behind the net. Flying in is Henrique. Puts the pressure on Sanderson. Puck comes free. And Perry jammed it in front of the goal. Went through the slot over to the left side. Left wing corner. Henrique to the blue line. For Ekholm. He'll blast a shot. That hits somebody in front of the net. And the period comes to a close.
Perry. And it ate him big time. And he's hurt.
Yep. Slowly to the Oiler bench. 2-1 Oilers lead. They'll have 25 seconds of power play time to start off the third.
I mean,
yeah, give Ottawa credit. The PK was really good for them.
They're going to tell you this has been a win for them through two, all things considered.
I think
Down
so.
by one, they got a puncher's chance, and they're probably able to call as this game goes on. But the Oilers got some little bit of time early here in the third to make something count.
We are through 40. Victor Arvidsson scored in the first for the Edmonton Oilers. Nick Cousins tied it up in the second for Ottawa. Then Zach Hyman on the power play in the second period. Arvidsson and Draisaitl draw assists. Draisaitl and McDavid both with 9-game point streaks. Zach Hyman, he's got goals in 6 straight. 2-1. Oilers lead the Senators. We're through 40 minutes here at Rogers Place. Brent Griffiths, Rob Brown, they're ready. They got the second intermission for you. When we come back from Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's game on at City Ford.
With an all-star lineup of 2024 Ford favorites, save up to $5,000 on Escapes,
Up to $8,000 on Bronco Sports.
and up to $16,000 on F-150s.
Plus, find 0% financing options available on all 3 vehicles.
Spin the Christmas wheel and win a holiday gift. iPads, Oiler merch, Costco cards, even trips to Vegas.
Visit City Ford on the St. Albert Trail. Stay connected with your community and enjoy the latest updates and exclusive access to concerts and events by becoming an 880 Ched Insider. Don't miss out on a single moment. Sign up now at 880ched.com and click on Ched Insider Newsletter to become a vital part of Edmonton's premier news and talk community. 880 Ched, Edmonton's news, today's talk, where Edmonton stays informed and entertained today and every day. At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Draisaitl waiting to the right point. McDavid to Draisaitl. Draisaitl in front of the net. Arvidsson, loose puck, scores! Zach Hyman found the loose puck. He's got goals in 6 straight games, and the Oilers are up 2-1.
And that's our Highlight Zone, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and right next door to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winter Zone. And welcome to the second intermission. After 40 minutes of play, the Oilers with a 2-1 lead on the Ottawa Senators. Rob Brown joining us up here. What do you think of that period?
Missed opportunities.
Yep.
For the Oilers. I think what do they have? 5 power plays so far in the game tonight for the Oilers, including the double minor there. They scored the 1 goal, the Hyman one, but then they've got 4 minutes to extend the lead. They got the backup goalie who played last night, and he's played a whopping 1 game so far this year. Comes into a game cold, and I think the Oilers had 4 power plays in that period, or at least 3. Not enough shots on net. Victor Arvidsson was standing by himself 2 or 3 times with puck on stick, time and space, and didn't put the puck on net. Just missed opportunities for the Oilers to be able to extend this lead going into the third.
He did make a great glove save on Skinner that I thought, ooh, wow, if that goes in, they go up 3-1 at that point.
That was the best save of the night by either goalie was right there. And what a play by Corey Perry. Corey Perry, he only averages probably 10 minutes a night.
It's eventful.
Rarely gets out in with the big guys. He's usually on the 4th line. But if you get him down below the hash marks, he doesn't need a lot of time and space. He creates. And that was just a great example. He comes out from behind the net. He uses his free arm to push away the defender. And he never once looked at Jeff Skinner. He just knew where he was going to be. Gets his reach out past all of these sticks in through the slot area and finds Skinner back door. And yeah, that was well read by Marilainen, the goaltender. He got the glove there. Again, you're right. That could have changed the entire game if that goes in. But to me, that was just a great save after a fantastic play by Corey Perry.
We got to talk about the first goal by Ottawa, because there's an egregious giveaway by Bouchard. That it's hard to protect the guy when it's that glaring.
Well, there's always a rule of thumb is if you're the last guy, you don't try to beat someone.
Yeah.
It's risk reward. Everything we talk about over the course of the season, you and I all talk about risk reward. The reward there, if Bouchard gets past that guy, is he's in the neutral zone with 4 more players to beat with little speed. So there's not a big reward. The risk is a breakaway going the other way. And that's what happened there. There was move the puck. You don't need to try and beat a guy there. You have no safety net. To the last year, about halfway through the season, Evan Bouchard's season turned, and it was fantastic. And in the playoffs, he was all world. What he got rid of were the big mistakes. Well, that's creeped back into his game this year, and we've seen a number of them lately, and that's one right there that the Ottawa Senators really didn't have a whole lot going in the first period. And first shift of the second period, Evan Bouchard comes out and gifts them an opportunity. That one's hard to hide from, because everybody's eyes are glued on you, and Cousins makes him pay for a mistake in the middle of the ice.
Also kind of changed the momentum there for a little bit for the Senators, but then the Oilers take a penalty. It was Nurse on Giroux, so the Sens go on the power play. The Oilers PK did the job.
Well, their Oilers goaltender did the job. The Oilers PK, I mean, it's a group. but the Senators had two great looks on their power play. They had Tkachuk, one-timer from the slot, and then they had a backdoor wide-open net play too. Stuart Skinner makes... If you need your goaltender at times to come up with big saves at big moments.
Yep.
And that was... Stuart Skinner made a couple on that penalty kill. The Oilers got beat a couple times, and it's going to happen. It's a 5-on-4. You're going to get a look every once in a while. And when you do, you need your goalie to bail you out. And Stuart Skinner did bail him out. So that was a big kill at that moment to stem the momentum that the Ottawa Senators had gotten from the Bouchard giveaway.
Okay, so we had the Ridley 4-minute minor, double minor for high sticking, so the Oilers on the power play. The unfortunate part for the Oilers is it was Leon that got clipped, so they started with the second unit to try to, they were trying to stop the bleeding on the bench, but it didn't work out very well. It was a minute 30 that second unit went.
Well, actually, it was over 2 minutes by the time I was watching it, and it's the second unit had the puck in the offensive zone. So you don't change. You're on a power play in the offensive zone. But I kept looking up at the clock, and by the time they changed, the Senators had killed off the first power play, and they're thinking, okay, now here comes the number one unit for the Oilers. At very worst, they can't score 2 goals on us now. So the second unit didn't do a bad job. They just didn't find the back of the net. And then the Oilers' first unit, they didn't get any looks. The best opportunity that the Oilers got on that 4-minute power play was a breakaway pass by Ottawa Senator Shane Pinto, who from in the offensive zone, he made a great play, got in the offensive zone, he's ragging time, he's wasting time, and then he fires it back towards his own end, but his players had changed, and he hits Hyman on a partial breakaway that turned into an opportunity for Arvidsson. He didn't fire the puck, but the Oilers didn't create anything on their own on the power play. Shane Pinto gave him a gift. The Oilers, unfortunately, didn't take advantage of it.
Oilers out shooting the Senators in that period 11-9, so a lot closer than it was in the first period, and through 40, Oilers with an 18-15 margin there, so it's starting to tighten up a little bit.
Well, the Oilers have 18 shots on 4 or 5 power plays, so this is one where they're not creating as much 5-on-5. Now, there wasn't a whole lot of 5-on-5 that period with all the power plays.
Right.
The Ottawa Senators survived. I think there's 30 seconds left or something like that in the power play for the Oilers, but they survived the first 3.5 minutes. If they can somehow survive and don't give one up here in the first minute, all of a sudden the Ottawa Senators bench is going to have this big, here we go, guys. We're in this game. We're only down 1. The Oilers have a chance. They got fresh ice, fresh bodies. They want to win the opening face-off and get quickly into the offensive zone. If they can somehow extend the lead on this short, abbreviated power play, that is a huge deflation for the Ottawa Senators bench. Conversely, if the Ottawa Senators somehow can kill this off, they're going to feel pretty good about themselves in the last 19.5 minutes. That they're only 1 goal down after gifting the Oilers so many power plays. The Senators have taken 2 penalties in the offensive zone. That normally doesn't work out well for your team. And give credit to this kid that's come in and played net. He's on the bench not expecting to be in. It's funny, in the first period, Ullmark made a save. He had to lunge across. There was a back door, and the puck didn't even get on net, but he was out of position and lunged, and he looked uncomfortable doing it. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, he finished the period. He doesn't come back for the second period, and they go to their backup. The Oilers really didn't test this guy. I believe his name is Levy. Didn't test this guy nearly as much as they probably could have. He played last night in Vancouver. That was his first game of the season. See if the Oilers can test him with maybe 12 to 15 shots here in the third period.
Okay, Rob, thanks. We'll talk to you after the game, and we can tell you that, after 40 minutes of play, the Edmonton Oilers leading the Ottawa Senators 2-1. They'll be on the power play for a short span of time, about 25 seconds, when we return for the third period. At the intermission is brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly. Chemco is more than just a trusted local name. Chemco has been building industry across Canada for more than 60 years. From engineering through to commissioning, construction, maintenance, and beyond, Chemco's multidiscipline approach stands firmly on the belief that Chemco cares. It's not just what they do, it's how they do it. Visit Chemco.com and discover how they can support your project today. Chemco, proud fans of the Edmonton Oilers, serving and supporting communities across Canada for over 60 years.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oilers fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
With Global News, I'm Thomas Dias. Incoming U.S. President Donald Trump continues to repeat his claims that the Canada-U.S. border is a gateway for illegal migrants and drugs, telling a rally in Arizona today that the U.S.-Mexico border is only part of a larger problem. Trump also responded to criticism of billionaire Elon Musk's growing power and influence over Trump along with his party.
No, he's not going to be president, that I can tell you.
Trump has tagged Musk to be the head of a new Department of Government Efficiency when his administration takes over. And police in New York City say they have arrested a man who they believe set a woman on fire on a stationary subway train. Police say leading up to the horrific attack, the woman may have fallen asleep before the man, quote, calmly walked up to her and set her clothing on fire with what appeared to be a lighter. The woman's clothing then became fully engulfed in a matter of seconds, and she was pronounced dead at the scene. News on demand at 880ched.com.
Heard of Uline? You know, the have-it-all in-stock, ready-to-deliver shipping and industrial supply specialists. The company that does things for you that are unheard of, like keeping 41,000 items in stock in our own warehouses. With customer service reps on the line to get you what you need, when you need it, 24/7, 365, every time. Maybe you heard it here first. Want to hear more? Visit uline.ca. ULINE, your shipping and industrial supply specialists.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and bigger than ever. The largest 50-50 in sports offers early bird draws, bonus raffles, and a main jackpot, which is growing by the second. With over $100 million invested across OilCountry, your support directly helps kids, families, and communities in need. Maybe you'll be our next winner. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place.
AGLC license number 696879.
When it comes to your new home, nothing should stop you from getting exactly what you want. Coventry Homes puts your needs front and center. They won't dig past your questions about customization, and making changes won't get you sent to the penalty box. With their customizable designs and flexible options, your game-changing home is within reach. Score big with flexibility. By Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Bryn Griffiths back here at Rogers Place in Edmonton after 2 periods of play. The Oilers with a 2-1 lead on the Ottawa Senators. Let's find out what's going on around the rest of the NHL with the out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. So just this game and one other game being played currently, but we had some finals earlier. It was the Hurricanes in New York to play the Rangers, and it was Carolina coming up with a 3-1 victory this afternoon. Anaheim on the road in Salt Lake City to take on the Utah HC, and the Ducks won it 5-4 in a shootout. Battle of Florida, it was the Panthers on the road to play the Lightning in Tampa, and the Panthers coming up with a 4-2 victory. This is good news for the Oilers. The Kings losing this afternoon in Washington 3-1 to the Capitals. Mentioned Colorado and Seattle playing. They're going into the third period in the Avalanche with a 3-2 lead in that hockey game. We'll keep that one. We'll keep talking about that one as we get our way through this third period. 13 games in the NHL, by the way, tomorrow. A lot of them in the afternoon. Western Hockey League action. All Kings not playing now. They're on their Christmas break. They'll be back at it in Red Deer coming up on the 27th. And the Oilers farm team in the American Hockey League, the Condors in Bakersfield, they were winners over San Jose 4-2 yesterday. They're now into their Christmas break in the AHL. They're back on the 27th hosting Coachella Valley. One game in the NFL, Sunday Night Football, Dallas Cowboys at home taking on Tampa. It is 20-14 is the score right now for the Dallas Cowboys, and they're just going into the half. That's your out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Third period is coming right up at the intermission. Brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At the intermission has been brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com.
For years now, we've been warning Edmontonians on the hazards of our stormwater facilities. While they may appear to look like still ponds, there is moving water beneath the surface, which makes the ice dangerously... The unpredictability of stormwater facilities makes them treacherously unsafe for all winter activities, even walking. So think twice. Don't go on the ice. A safety message from EPCOR.
It's a new era for Ford in Edmonton. Welcome to Big West Ford. Located westbound on Stony Plain Road just east of the Henday, Big West Ford is Edmonton's newest and most exciting Ford dealership. Whether you're after the legendary F-150, the Powerhouse 350 Super Duty, or the adventurous Bronco, they've got you covered with exceptional selection and service right here in your city. Big West Ford, driven by you. Visit Big West Ford at 18208 Stony Plain Road or online at bigwestford.com.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 2-1 Oilers leading the Senators. We're getting ready for the third period of play. The Oilers are on the power play for 25 seconds to start it off. Ridley Gregg serving that double minor for high sticking. Power play brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Oilers have gone to overtime the last two games. So have the Ottawa Senators. Get set to start this third period. It'll be Draisaitl, McDavid, Hyman, Bouchard, and Ekholm with 25 seconds of power play time. Drop the puck, underway. On the right wing, Thomas Chabot. Look at the center ice, shoots it off the corner boards, goes in behind the Edmonton net. And Ekholm to come out with it through the middle. Ekholm up the right wing to Draisaitl. Cross-ice pass that hits something, doesn't get through, but it does go to Bouchard. Now on the left wing point to Ekholm. Jams it low, and it goes off a stick and over the glass out of play.
So the Oilers, they've had a real tough night in the face-off circle. Ottawa has won 21 of the 33 draws. Leon Draisaitl 7-3. Adam Henrique 0-7. Are you picking the music again in this building?
Yeah, well, this one I did. Cinderella, Shake Me. This is a classic.
There's no such thing as classic Cinderella.
Absolutely there is. Puck shot all the way down the ice. Penalty is over. Edmonton 1 for 5 on the power play. Through the middle, Ekholm, right wing to Hyman, comes into the Ottawa end. Stutzla tries to clear it, put it right off of Zach Hyman. It goes to the left wing point. Matthias Ekholm towards the net, goes off of Sanderson, and Tkachuk will get it out. Up the right wing for Stutzla. Into the Oiler end. Goes down the right wing, brings it back up to the blue line, shovels it in behind the net. Now Batherson, left wing corner. Lost it. Ekholm has to deal with Batherson. Stutzla comes in and goes in behind the Edmonton goal. Gets checked on the play by McDavid. Skates away, passes it up the right wing to Bouchard. He'll give it back to McDavid. Into the Ottawa end, towards the net. Miralainen steered it aside. Puck in the left wing corner. Hyman centering pass and just chopped wide of the net by Janmark. On the right wing point, Stetcher will keep it in for the Oilers. Minute and a half gone here in the third. 2-1 Oilers lead. Hamonic to the left wing, that won't get out. Brown will give it to Janmark in front of the net. Shot, scores! Adam Henry pulls the trigger, and the Oilers are up 3-1.
That line just knows how to play together. You know what I mean? They know where each other are. We saw that, and I know the analytics weren't terrific against Florida. Guess what? Florida's got a real good team. They won the Stanley Cup. But in that series, they created a lot and were momentum changers. And how many primary assists has Matthias Janmark got this year? What a great
Janmark's been great.
Hard not to like him.
Henry gets his third of the year. That was a minute 38 into this third period. Oilers are up 3-1. Puck dumped into the Oilers zone. Gregor to the left wing corner for Ottawa. Gregor got it low to Pinto. Off his stick. Sent to the line. Clevin kept it into the middle of Pinto. Pass across the one-time shot. It's blocked by Nurse as Cousins let it go off the right wing. Cleared out. Janmark and Brown with the assists on the Henry goal, and the Oilers up 3-1 here in the third period. Off the stick of Gregg, it goes deep into the Oilers zone. Nurse around the left wing to Perry. He'll go cross ice. Now to Stetcher. Up to center for Derek Ryan. He'll dump it in. Batherson, left wing corner. The left wing side. Give it to Gregg. Now Batherson will get it out. Emberson up in the air and skated upon by Jeff Skinner. Comes into the Ottawa zone. He'll go down the left wing. Jensen takes him to the corner. The loose puck goes to Ridley Gregg. And it's Gregg to the Oiler blue line. To Batherson across to Norris, who has it on the left wing. To the left wing point for Shabbat. Finds the shooting lane, or thought he did, and it gets blocked by Ryan, and it comes out.
Corey Perry obviously good after getting drilled by the Matthias Ekholm shot late in the period. Period number 2.
Perry able to get a loose puck, and it goes into the Ottawa zone. Hamonic out to center ice. Now just off the stick of Giroux, and on down the right wing. Puck brought in, just in over the line by Leon Draisaitl. We'll give it to Podkolzin, right side to Kapanen. Back to Podkolzin. The pass just a bit far, and he was tied up. Stützle will get it out. Give it to Tkachuk. Swing it across to Sanderson. Comes down the left wing. His shot launches off the stick of Bouchard. And out of play. 3 minutes, 31 seconds gone in the third. Edmonton up 3-1.
Well, Bouchard's had obviously an egregious giveaway in this game that led to a goal. They're only one they've got, but he's battled back from that and made a couple pretty good defensive plays.
Faceoff will be in the Oilers zone. It'll be to the right of Stuart Skinner. As McDavid will take the draw for Edmonton. McDavid, Hyman, and Arvidsson on the ice with Bouchard and Ekholm. Pinto taking the draw for the Senators. Puck goes to Gregor to the right point to Bernard Docker. It went just out, and the Senators have to regroup. Forced back was Clevin. Over to Bernard Docker. Up the right wing, off the stick of Cousins. Goes deep into the Oiler end. And it's Bouchard on the end boards. Up the right wing to McDavid. Pokes it up the right side to center ice for Hyman. He's able to shoot it in. We'll go in behind the net. Cousins to Clevin. Left wing to Gregor. Noah Gregor to Shane Pinto at center ice. They'll put it into the Oilers zone. Go off for a change. Winding things up is McDavid. He'll come down the right wing. Now into the Ottawa end. Makes a move. Goes behind the net. Centered it. Put it off of Miralainen. Puck goes to the left wing corner. Along the boards is Hyman towards the net. Won't get a shot away. Jensen up the left side, but it was kept in by Stetcher. Jensen will get another chance. Holds off McDavid and is able to get it out.
Ottawa thought there should have been a penalty there. Jensen's still going here.
Yep. Brings the puck into the Oiler end. Goes off his stick right to Skinner. He'll cover it. 4 minutes, 42 seconds gone in the third. 3-1 Oilers lead.
Castlegar's Travis Green not happy with that.
Face off to the left of Skinner.
Shabbat sure bounced back this year, right?
Yeah.
Plus minus wise.
And Ottawa, after a bit of a slow start, they're into a playoff position now in that second wild card spot.
They're in a tough division, as we all know.
Yes, very much. But they got a shot at the postseason for sure. Center ice, it's Nurse into the Ottawa zone, knocked off his stick, kept in by Stetcher. Oh, went off his stick, came out. Oilers to regroup. Stetcher. His pass off the stick of Brown goes right to Henrique. Swept away from him, and Brown finds it at center ice. To Nurse, over to Stetcher. Back to Nurse. They'll wait inside the Edmonton zone. Ottawa will make changes. So will the Oilers. Nurse up the left wing, and that gets knocked down at center ice by Bernard Docker. He gets checked by Jeff Skinner. Skinner off the left wing boards and in. Merrilainen out of his net. Plays the puck to Clevin. Clevin to the left wing corner. Off the boards, gets to the blue line. Pinching down was Kulak to keep it in for Edmonton. Now sent off the left wing glass, past Emberson and out. Ryan into his own zone to Kulak. Will take it in behind the net. 3-1 Oilers lead. We're here in the third period. To Emberson up the right wing. He'll get to center ice. He'll shoot it in. Goes to the left side. Now pushed right back across. Perry will get a hold. He'll shoot it. Merrilainen got a piece. Kept it out. Kulak plays it low. Bernard Docker to Cousins. Come up the right wing for the Senators. Get to center ice. Now cut over to the left. Come into the Oiler end. Go to the left wing corner to Pinto. Goes in behind the net. Taken off of it by Kulak, and Draisaitl will come out for Edmonton. It's Draisaitl down the right wing, off the right wing boards and in. He'll go after it. Jensen then lost it to Draisaitl. Now to Podkolzin, left wing corner to the blue line for Ekholm. Left side to Podkolzin to Ekholm. Cross to Bouchard to the middle of Kapanen. Left wing for Ekholm. For Podkolzin, left wing corner. Off the end boards, around to the right. Draisaitl top of the circle. Now to Podkolzin, ran into Kapanen, and the puck comes loose, and it's Jensen up the left wing. We'll give it to Cousins.
Well, you know who's going there down there when Podkolzin runs into Kapanen. Podkolzin's rushing for tank.
He is a solid customer. Kapanen on the right wing in his own end. Cross ice to Ekholm through the middle. It went over the stick of Podkolzin. Shot into the Oilers zone by Gregor. Bouchard out from behind his net through the middle to McDavid. Up the left wing to Ekholm. Up the left side off the stick of Hyman. It goes deep into Ottawa territory. Sanderson's on the end boards. Slid it over to the left, and it was Hamonic to just get it out. As Gregor had Hyman on him. Puck goes into the Ottawa zone, and it's Hamonic to get it out to center ice. Now Arvidsson will bring it in for Edmonton. Pokes it to the left wing corner. 7:40 gone here in the third. 3-1 Edmonton leads. Bringing it out through center ice. Gregor flipped the puck to the left wing corner. Stützle into that left corner of the Oilers zone up top of the circle. Now to Giroux. Jams it low, and there's Nurse for Edmonton. His pass went off the stick of Giroux, and coming back is Janmark, and he'll give the puck to Kulak. Now on the left wing, one touch, Brown to Nurse. Into the Ottawa end left corner as the wave goes around Rogers Place. Puck along the right wing boards inside that Ottawa zone. Clevin on the end boards. He might lose it. No, stayed with it. Got it past Brown. Up the right wing to Giroux. Giroux cross ice to Bernard Docker. On the backhand, was able to shoot it in. Turning it up the right wing is Stetcher for Edmonton. Now goes through the middle. It's out through center ice, off the left wing boards to Henrique. Shoot it into the Ottawa zone. Shabbat up the left wing. Shabbat played it into the left wing corner. Rimmed up the right side to the middle. Janmark got it out. Shabbat drill it right back in. Rims on the right, and it was Stetcher to Emberson to Janmark. He directs it out.
We're 9 minutes into this period. Ottawa doesn't have a shot on goal.
Oilers have a 3-1 lead. They were able to score early in this third period. 1:38 in. It was Adam Henrique. Pinto on the right wing to Greg. Greg will dump it in. Into the right wing corner. Puck comes into the slot. Pinto forced over to the right. To the point it goes. A shot, and that doesn't get through. Went off of Bouchard after Hamonic let that go. And Jeff Skinner will get it out to Bouchard up the right wing to Corey Perry. Into the Ottawa end to Bouchard. Across to Skinner. His shot, and that misses on the stick side of Marilainen.
Excellent look from Bouchard there.
Out from behind his net is Cousins. I'll get that one over to Batherson. Will come up the left wing. Hit by Kulak. Puck turned over. Goes to Kapanen. Swatted away from him, but Kulak across to Nurse up the right wing. Now Kasperi Kapanen, right wing to Draisaitl, to Kapanen, to the right corner, looks in front of the net, goes in behind it, to the left side, to the blue line. Nurse will shoot it, and gloved by Marilainen. He'll hold on. 9:46 to go here in the third period. 3-1 Oilers lead the Senators. From Rogers Place, we'll be right back. This is Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Proudly headquartered in OilCountry, Capital Power is delivering reliable and affordable power today while building clean power systems for tomorrow, creating the balanced energy solutions communities across Alberta and North America can depend on. Visit capitalpower.com to learn how they are powering change by changing power. Be part of their energy and join Capital Power as we all cheer on our Edmonton Oilers on their quest to win it all.
MIC is a leader in medical imaging and the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers. Make MIC your choice. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, the game doesn't stop for injury. MIC's sports medicine imaging specialists can help you get back in the game with a timely and expert diagnosis. Go where the pros go. For a location near you, visit mic.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year.
Tell you, there is a great-looking Grinch in here. The Grinch went all in. Like, all in. It's professionally done.
Dressed up as the Grinch and getting some love on the video scoreboard right now.
You gotta love it. You just gotta love it. That level of commitment.
Yeah, that's committing to the bit. A 3-1 Oilers lead. 9:46 to go here in the third period. Face off in the Senators zone to the right of Marilainen. Puck goes in behind the Ottawa net. Up the left wing off of Gregor to Cousins. Cousins to Shabbat. At center ice, he'll shoot it in. After it, Pinto gets pinned on the inboards by Bouchard. Goes to the right corner to Cousins. Cousins in behind the Edmonton net. Couple of moves and lost it to McDavid. Pokes it up the middle to Hyman. He'll skate out. Put it off the right wing side. Tried to go after. He got taken out by Shabbat. Puck goes to the right corner. Gregor along the boards. Up to Pinto. Back to Gregor. Cross on the right. And Shabbat got it out. And it's right in front of the Edmonton bench. And
Hyman's got a skate issue.
Okay. Ekholm had to go out of play.
That's why he toe picked on the play.
Getting that looked at, I'm sure.
It was actually more of a heel pick.
Okay.
That never happened to you when you gave up a bad goal in the Western Hockey League.
What's that? A heel pick? Oh, who knows?
At least you were good enough to play in the league.
9:01 to go here in the third. 3-1 Oilers lead. Nurse crossed to Stetcher. Stetcher on the left to Janmark. He'll shoot it in. Brown will chase after it. Clevin to the right corner for Bernard Docker. He's got Janmark on him to the middle. Finds Clevin. Now Clevin to Giroux to center ice. The left wing to Stützle will shoot, and the save made by Skinner. Is that the first shot?
11:24 into the period. That's the first shot on goal.
And an angle shot at that.
It's a dangerous play, Stützle, but a solid save from Skinner.
We'll take a break. 8:36 to go here in the third. 3-1 Oilers lead the Senators from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Today, you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in Oil Country. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
Do you have tickets to an upcoming event at Rogers Place that you can't attend? Donate your tickets to the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation Seats for Kids program, presented by Eagle Builders. Seats for Kids provides unused game tickets for charities, allowing children and families to enjoy hockey at Rogers Place. And for many, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. To be a part of the Seats for Kids program presented by Eagle Builders, please email edmonton@kidsupfront.com. That's edmonton@kidsupfront.com.
Over the last decade, the world of work has changed dramatically. It's a change that can cause a disconnect between a company and its employees. But a partnership with Aon can help by making decisions that create a more flexible, engaged, and resilient workforce. Aon's experience and expertise, global understanding, and advanced analytics ensure that every client is better informed and better advised so that they can make better decisions. Whatever the next decade brings, Aon is in the business of better decisions.
Today, you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in Oil Country. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 3-1 Edmonton leads. We got 8:36 to go in the third period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Last game before the Christmas break for both these teams. Face off to the right of Stuart Skinner. Ryan taking the draw against Tkachuk. Goes to Kulak, but Stützle is able to lift his stick. Stützle gets control, cycles the puck to Tkachuk behind the net. Over to the right, now to Giroux. Giroux to the left wing point. Chabot will shoot it wide of the Oiler net. Kept in by Sanderson on the right wing. Rimmed by Nurse. Stützle kept it in, though. To Chabot, left point. His shot blocked in front of the goal. It's sent across the slot. Cleared out by Draisaitl. Chabot up the left wing. Into the Oiler end. Off the end glass. Goes to the right side for Stützle. Fell down on the play. Puck along the boards. Went behind the Edmonton net over to the left wing for Tkachuk. Behind the goal to Giroux. Giroux right corner. To the right wing boards. Top of the circle. Drops to Stützle. Stützle up to the right wing point. Kind of through the slot. Comes right in front. Oh, the save! Rebound put wide. Great stop by Skinner off of Giroux. And then Tkachuk missed an empty net. The puck cleared out. Great job by Skinner. Sanderson at his own blue line. Oilers up 3-1 here in the third. Down the left wing, and Batherson couldn't get it in front of the Oiler net. Comes to the blue line. Chabot will shoot it, and that's blocked in front of the goal. Batherson, left wing corner. Right side to Norris. To the right wing point. Jensen shot, and a glove save by Skinner. He holds on. 7:08 to go here in the third. 3-1 Oilers lead. They haven't given up much in the third period, but then Claude Giroux with a great chance.
Well, Claude Giroux's a super competitive player. Remember Todd McClellan telling us about when he coached that 2015 World Championship team, and Giroux wanted to win and everything. He was an absolute psycho in ping pong, and he's a smart player. The Oilers got lucky, and there was some backside support. It might have been Draisaitl, might have been Kulak's stick that played a part in that puck missing the net on the shot attempt from Brady Tkachuk. But Ottawa ramped it up a bit speed-wise. The Oilers got to get in that pace here in the final 7 minutes.
Great stop by Skinner off of Giroux before the rebound attempt by Tkachuk went over the net. And Henrique will get it out for Edmonton. Center ice is Norris for the Senators. Stood up at center by Arvidsson. Arvidsson now has it, and he'll come down the left wing. He's got Hyman with him. He'll give the puck to Hyman. He's in. The shot! It's over the net. Puck goes into the end boards. Great chance there for Zach Hyman. He's already got one tonight. Arvidsson digs it out of the pile. Back to the left wing point. Ekholm to Bouchard. Over to Ekholm. Now into the middle to Arvidsson. Across the line, it comes out.
Tough pass there from Arvidsson, who is playing with some jump tonight.
Through the middle to Hyman, to McDavid. Couldn't get a shot away. Batherson, give it to Sanderson, and now up the right wing for Cousins. Comes into the Oilers zone. Pass to the middle. Good job by McDavid to get his stick on it, and it comes out. Godet will turn it up, come through the middle. Into the Oiler end, forced to the right. Long shot, saved by Skinner. Held on, 6:05 to go here in the third. 3-1 Oilers lead, and Senators, you've cranked up the urgency a little bit here in the third period.
Godet could always shoot the puck. I remember with Vancouver the one year, he had a big offensive campaign coming out of Northeastern, and he had a great year last year in the minors. American Hockey League, 40 goals scored. And he's got 13 goals this year. He's always been able to shoot the pill.
Face off to the left of Skinner. Saw the replay of the Hyman opportunity, and he fired it way over the net. Puck gets into the left wing corner. Looks like it hopped up on him. Top of the circle, Stützle cycles to Giroux, now to Tkachuk. To the left wing, Brady Tkachuk, a shot towards the net off the stick of Stuart Skinner, and Henrique will get it out. Turned right back up by Stützle, then gives it away to Adam Henrique. He'll come down the left wing. Brown trying to catch up. Cross-ice pass goes to Brown on the right side. Off the right wing boards. Taken away, though, by Stützle. Stützle into the Oiler end. Left wing for Tkachuk. Goes to the left side. Hit along the boards by Connor Brown. Tkachuk will kick it back to the point. For Chabot, over to Jensen. His shot kicked out by the right pad of Stuart Skinner. And up the right wing, it's Janmark to get it out of the zone. Chabot in his own end for Jensen.
Travis Green is a coach that tends to pull his goalies early, Cam. Just keep that in mind.
They're down by 2. The Senators are here, and we're now under 5 minutes to go as Clevin into the Oiler end. Off the end boards to the right wing corner. Pinto centering pass off of Nurse. It goes to the line. Clevin has it left wing. His shot. That one blocked. Went off of Perry. Rim by Stetcher to Perry. Now to Derek Ryan. Through the middle to Nurse. Dishes on the left wing. Gave the puck to Jeff Skinner. Floated it towards the net. And Senators can get it up the left side. It's Cousins. Now to Pinto. Pinto into the Oiler end. Taken off of it. It goes down to Skinner. He'll cover it. We'll take a break. 4:28 to go here in the third. 3-1 Oilers lead Ottawa. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers. NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. As a musician, I'm drawn to the sounds of this great province. Whether it's the wind blowing down the Rockies, the rustling of grass across the prairie, or the sweet sound of a Ford Super Duty, it's all music to my ears. Speaking of Super Duty, with heavy-duty performance that's built for getting the job done right, it's no wonder this truck has Albertans singing its praises. The 2024 Ford Super Duty is available now at your Alberta Ford dealer. Just head on in today and tell them PB sent you.
Real Canadian Superstore has more ways to save than any other major grocer. Check out their weekly flyer for PC Optimum offers, deals on club size, no name, and always low-priced everyday items. Visit in-store to find everything from fashion and home decor to toys and electronics. And don't forget their new Fresh Promise on produce. If your produce isn't fresh, they'll replace it and refund it. There are so many ways to save at Real Canadian Superstore. See their flyer for details. Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer, 3-1. Oilers lead the Senators. We got 4:28 to go in the third period. Shots are 20-19 for Edmonton. Arvidsson, Hyman, and Henrique have scored for the Oilers. Cousins has the goal for Ottawa. Face off in the Edmonton end to the right of Stuart Skinner. Derek Ryan will take the draw against Brady Tkachuk. All right, they get lined up. Puck drop, and it goes through the middle right to Draisaitl. He'll skate out, put it off the left wing boards into the Ottawa zone, catch up to it himself. It's tied up. Kapanen kept it in, gave it to Podkolzin out of the left corner. Podkolzin shot, a save made by Marilainen.
Good shot. Vasily
hammered that thing on goal as Stützle comes out through center ice. Pass knocked down by Podkolzin. On the right, just missed Kapanen with it. Shabbat cross to Sanderson. To Shabbat. Up the left wing, off the stick of Batherson. It goes into the Oilers zone, left wing corner. Kulak will rim it. Hyman up to the line, kept in by Greg. Greg being pressured along the boards. It comes out. It goes to Jensen to the middle. Right side to Greg. Pass across. Oh, Batherson had it hit somebody, and it goes through the slot, and Hyman will get it out. Up the right wing to Arvidsson. He's got McDavid. The pass just too far for McDavid, and it's cleared out. Up the left wing to Norris. Into the Oilers zone. Drops it, and getting that out of the zone and down the ice was Hyman. It's icing against the Oilers.
Well, surely Travis Green's going to pull the Guardian now.
3:21 to go.
Get a D-zone draw. The Oilers only have one centerman on the ice. That's McDavid. He can't get tossed out here. Now, Arvidsson is a right shot that occasionally takes some face-offs.
All right, Marilainen is to the box. So it is 6-on-5. The net empty in the Ottawa zone. Oilers up 3-1 on the Senators. Face off to the right of Stuart Skinner. Tkachuk wins the draw. Sanderson, left wing to Giroux. His shot wide of the net around the boards, and it'll go down the ice. Oilers can make a quick change as Sanderson comes out from behind his goal for Ottawa up the left wing. He'll drop that back, picked up by Stützle. As Stützle across the center ice line on the right for Pinto, cross on the left for Tkachuk, and behind the net to Stützle. He gets hit back there. The puck goes into the left wing corner. Tkachuk in there, so is Norris. Norris is able to push it back to the blue line for Sanderson. Down the left wing to Giroux. Giroux goes in behind the net, gets his stick lifted. It comes free, but only for a moment, and Tkachuk keeps it in to Sanderson. His shot, and a save made by Skinner. Sanderson gets it back on the left wing point. Pulls to the middle, a wrist shot tipped, goes to the net, and a save by Skinner. That one started up at about shoulder height and ended up on the ice. Skinner keeps it out with 2:26 to go in the third.
So, I think we'll see McDavid and Leon out here. And maybe Derek Ryan. Nope, Hyman. That's because it's a left side draw, that's why. If it was a right side draw, it'd be a... We're going to call a timeout, Cam.
All right. Timeout it is. 2:26 to go in the third. 3-1 Edmonton leads. Senator team's not going to go away, though. Playing incredibly well. 6 straight wins coming into this game for Ottawa.
They got in late last night.
They did. They had the late game in Vancouver. You lose that hour coming over here. Yeah, it's...
The general manager's doing a... after hours.
That too. So yeah, it was a late one, whereas Edmonton played in the afternoon, got the overtime victory over San Jose. Trying to hold on here against Ottawa. Oilers have won 7 of 8 coming into this. Ottawa's won 8 of 9. Face off to the left of Skinner. We get set. Puck goes to the right point. It's Sanderson. To the middle, a wrist shot. Wide off the end boards. Goes to Stützle, left wing corner. Back to the point for Sanderson. Sanderson to Stützle. His shot, and that gets blocked. Goes to the left wing corner. Stützle back to the blue line to Sanderson. All the way across to Norris. Right wing point to Giroux. To Norris in the right corner. Off the boards to the left side for Stützle. To the point to Sanderson. Gives it to Stützle off the left side to Sanderson. One-time shot saved by Skinner. He held on to it as they battle in front of the net. Brady Tkachuk was right in front of the goal. Minute 53 to go in the third, and Edmonton up 3-1. Oilers giving up zone time, but not great opportunities.
Now Derek Ryan is coming out because it's the right side draw. He's got to dig in here. We got Connor Brown with him and Henrique. Extra face-off man with Henrique.
Puck goes to the left wing boards. It's Stützle for Ottawa. To the blue line to Sanderson. Across to Norris. Now into the right wing corner. It's in front of the net. Goes off the stick of Stuart Skinner. Puck to the left point. Sanderson has it. Left wing boards to Stützle. To Sanderson. A wrist shot. And that one kicked out by Skinner, and Henrique can clear it. Puck out to center. Henrique takes a shot at the empty net. It misses. It's icing. Minute 27 to go.
You're up by 2. It's always worth taking a shot. 63% Ottawa on the draws. We've not seen the Oilers dominated like this in a while.
Face off to the right of Skinner.
Josh Norris against Derek Ryan.
Ryan wins it. Nurse behind the Oiler net. Around the glass, off the stick of Stützle and down the ice. Sanderson behind his goal. Comes out in front of that empty net. Left wing to Stützle. Stützle to center as he weaves his way through the neutral zone. Pushes the puck to the left corner, goes after it. We're coming up to the last minute here in the third. Oilers up 3-1 on the Senators. It goes to the left wing point. Sanderson, left side to Giroux. His shot off the stick of Tkachuk. That goes out of play. Face off in the Oilers zone to the right of Skinner.
Well, it helps having two different units that you can put out there that you're comfortable with.
Well, especially with the extended time that this has been.
Yes. We're now running at 2.5 minutes. They've had the Guardian pulled. Draisaitl against Brady Tkachuk. Tkachuk's a very good face-off man.
It'll go to the left wing point. Sanderson. Cross on the right to Stützle. He lost it. Ekholm tried to get it out. He could not. Now cleared by McDavid. And Sanderson in his own end, but he's being pressured by Hyman. Hyman's going to steal it. He'll go behind the net, trying to wrap it around, but Batherson broke it up. And the puck comes out to center ice. Shot right back to the line by Ekholm. Knocked down by Pinto. He'll bring it in on the left wing. 26 seconds to go. Oilers up 3-1. To Stützle on the right wing inside the Oilers zone. Got it down low to Giroux. To the left wing point. The shot. And that goes wide by Sanderson. From the side of the net, Batherson put it off the outside of the goal. 10 seconds left. Puck in the left wing corner. It comes off of the skate of Pinto. Draisaitl will get it out. The Edmonton Oilers will hold on. They'll win this one 3-1 over the Ottawa Senators. And the Oilers have won 3 straight. 4-2 the final.
Well, they haven't just won 3 straight here with the 3-1 victory tonight, but they've also won 11 now of their last 13 games, Cameron. And they're starting around into form, and it starts with defense. It starts with shaving the goals against now. Right? I mean, at the end of the day here, they're now 8-1 in their last 9 games, and the one game that they lost, they got outscored 6-5. And their goalies didn't have a great game. But today, Stuart Skinner made more saves than the Ottawa combination in between the pipes. Oilers only had 2 shots on goal in the third. The Sens ended up with 7, but they had, it was, a lot of that was 6-on-5 in the final 2.5 minutes of the game. They did not get a shot, the Senators, for the first 10 minutes of this third period as they were chasing down by 2 after the goal, a minute 38 into the third period.
We're heading downstairs. Aiden Gannam downstairs with Matthias Janmark.
Matthias, a helper for you in this one. It was a big performance for your squad overall. Could you just take me with what was going on in your eyes during the game?
Yeah, I think we played a solid game on our defensive side. Didn't give them much. Stewie played a good game and brought enough enough offensively to score a couple goals.
Big win for you guys heading into the holiday break. You got any plans heading into Christmas and the holidays?
Yeah, I'm actually heading out a little early to LA, so enjoy a little warmer weather.
Awesome. Thanks, Matthias. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Guys. All right, thanks, Aiden. Aiden Ganem downstairs with Matthias Janmark. Janmark picking up an assist on that third Oiler goal. Edmonton played well defensively, really. They didn't give up a heck of a lot.
Didn't give up a lot, and that's the major reason why they've now won 8 of their last 9 and 11 of their last 13 games.
The Oilers, goals by Arvidsson, Hyman, and Henry. Cousins with the goal for Ottawa. Edmonton gets the break now. Then they have to head to California after the Christmas break.
And big game against LA.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right now, it's Vegas, LA, and Edmonton are the top 3 teams in the Pacific Division, and they're good teams. They're amongst the top 8 teams in the National Hockey League. Should be a heck of a matchup, and then we get to see Anaheim the next day. Should be a kicker.
Looking forward to that. Looking forward to the break, too. And a great job by the Edmonton Oilers. They improved to 21-11-2 on this season with this win here today. Ottawa drops to 18-14-2. Their 6-game winning streak comes to a close at the hands of the Edmonton Oilers. Victor Arvidsson, Zach Hyman, Adam Henrique scoring for Edmonton. Nick Cousins at the goal for Ottawa. Draisaitl and McDavid each pick up an assist, and their point streaks, they are run to 9 games. And for Zach Hyman, he has goals in 6 straight. 3-1 the final. The Oilers over the Senators. Our Rogers post-game shows coming up next.
Exclusive live interviews, expert analysis, and game highlights. This is the Rogers post-game show. Once again, here's Bob Stauffer on the Oilers Radio Network.
Draisaitl waiting to the right point. McDavid to Draisaitl. Draisaitl in front of the net. Arvidsson, loose puck, scores! Zach Hyman found the loose puck. He's got goals in 6 straight games, and the Oilers are up 2-1.
And there you go. That's the Century Casino Highlight Zone, all in all games all season. Century Casino, 3 great locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, next to the Edmonton International Airport at Century Mile. Welcome to the winner zone. Hyman with the game winner in the second. Oilers beat Ottawa by a score of 3-1. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
When was the last time your electricity and natural gas provider made you feel like this? Low rates, no strings attached, year-round perks, and local energy experts who always have your back with Encore by Epcor. Find that carefree energy feeling at encore.epcor.com/carefree.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Kamenek to the left wing, that won't get out. Brown will give it to Janmark in front of the net. Shot, scores! Adam Henrique pulls the trigger, and the Oilers are up 3-1.
That turned out to be the Alberta Blue Cross Travel Insurance goal of the game. Health, dental, travel. We've got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. We bring aboard inside the game analyst Rob Brown. Hello, Rob.
Hello, Bob.
Your assessment: Oilers have now won 11 of their last 13 games. They beat Ottawa 3-1.
I thought tonight was their most complete game they've played in the last 6 or 7. I thought they were outstanding. At no point in this game did you feel the Ottawa Senators had any control of it. The only grade A scoring chance that you saw was the one that Bouchard gave away. Ottawa couldn't generate anything. You talked about they didn't have a shot in the third period in the first 10 minutes of a game they're chasing. They did get a couple, shots on net, won the 6-on-5, and you expect that, but this was just, even the San Jose game where the Oilers absolutely dominated. In that game was an inferior team, but San Jose did have a number. They had breakaways, they had odd man rushes. The Oilers didn't play they won that game because they are just a better team. Tonight in this game, they won this game because they just played way better than Ottawa did. Ottawa had no answer. Ottawa would come up to the red line. There was nowhere they dump it in. The Oilers quickly turn around, get it back out, and where they have 2 or 3 opportunities where they did get a look-see, and all of a sudden Stuart Skinner again continues his good play. So to me, an absolute complete hockey game. If the Oilers give up 2 or less in a hockey game, they're going to win most nights. And tonight, Stuart Skinner was good, and the Oilers were fantastic in front of him.
Absolutely. There you go. He was solid in front of him. I love the fact that they had lots of, at the end of the game, as Ottawa sat there and kept their top, the Oilers rolled 2 sets of forwards and 2 sets of D out in the final 2.5 minutes. Now, you have an advantage because you are up by 2 goals. That was a key goal for Adam Henry.
It was, and what a horrible moment for the Ottawa Senators. They kill off 4 minutes. They just killed off a 4-minute Oiler power play, so they should have a whole bunch of jump for the third period, and they have control of the puck in their own zone. They turned it over, and they turned it over because speed and aggression by the Oilers forecheck. All 3, Henrique, Brown, and Janmark, were quick and forced the bad turnover. The Ottawa Senators, they got to be kicking themselves. They have a chance in this hockey game, and the Oilers' third line comes out, creates a turnover, and then nice finish. So it was a game. Normally it's on the back of Connor and Leon. Tonight, a lot of other players contributed in positive ways for the Oilers. This was a complete hockey game, and the Edmonton Oilers now have 6 days off, 4 complete days off over Christmas, and they deserve it because they have played outstanding hockey now for the last 6-7 weeks.
Well, 5-5-1 in the month of October was an accomplishment, given the 0-3 start, Rob.
Yep.
They're a very different looking team right now, aren't they?
Well, they are, and because they're beating you different ways. We've seen where they've made mistakes and they've outscored them. But what we see right now, and what we've seen a lot lately, the Boston game, they're just keeping the opposition at bay. They're not giving a lot of chances up. They don't get out of their game plan if, they're trailing late in a hockey game. All right, well, we're good enough. We're eventually going to score the goal that we need. They did against Boston. They did against San Jose. And if they get the lead, they just shut it down. And tonight was just textbook. The Ottawa Senators, they're good and playing very good hockey. And Stetzel's fantastic. Kachuk's fantastic. Norris is a good hockey player. They got 2 really good defensemen, Sanderson and Shabbat. But they really had no free ice out there tonight. And that's a credit to everyone. Because the Oilers, Derek Ryan's playing in the last minute of the hockey game. They have Corey Perry out in the last 5 minutes of the hockey game. They got contributions up and down the lineup. This was a complete team effort from start to finish, from top to bottom. And the Oilers deserve a fantastic break because they are playing as good as any team in the National Hockey League.
Yeah, no question about it. Rob, enjoy the Christmas break.
You too. Merry Christmas to you and Mooner.
All right, there you go. This is Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sobeys and Safeway Liquor are stocked with spirits, wine, and beer for all your get-togethers. So, whether you're celebrating the holiday season or hockey season, check out Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
Tired of skyrocketing energy bills? Switch to clean, affordable power with Horizon Solar. Whether you want to cut costs, go green, or increase your home's value, Horizon Solar has you covered with tailored solar energy solutions. With current government incentives, there's never been a better time to make the switch. Own your power, control your bills, live sustainably. For your free assessment, call Horizon Solar today or visit horizonsolar.com to get started. Horizon Solar, where going green makes sense.
Sobeys and Safeway Liquor are stocked with spirits, wine, and beer for all your get-togethers. So, whether you're celebrating the holiday season or hockey season, check out Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers.
You're tuned in to the Rogers Postgame Show on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 880 CHAD, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments and no interest for a year. Rogers Postgame Show. Rogers are a proud partner and fan of the Edmonton Oilers as we head off into the Pizza 73 out-of-town scoreboard for Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. The other games are all final. Carolina beats the Rangers 3-1. Anaheim wins a shootout 5-4 over Utah. Florida doubles up Tampa Bay by a score of 4-2. A pair of goals for Sam Reinhart. Washington knocks off L.A. by a score of 3-1. And Colorado Avalanche beats slumping Seattle, final score 5-2. In that game, Yoel Kiviranta scored a hat trick for Colorado. Kiviranta had a hat trick for the Dallas Stars in the Edmonton bubble back in 2020. And I believe it was against Colorado, but he got one tonight for the Colorado Avalanche. The Edmonton Oil Kings on their Christmas break. The Bakersfield Condors on their AHL break after sweeping San Jose on the weekend. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
The holiday countdown has started at Freedom Ford. Unbeatable deals on 2024 models with savings up to $15,000 and 0% financing. Plus, enjoy up to $10,000 cash back on your new Ford. Hurry, these offers won't last.
Legacy Heating and Cooling Jingle Auditions Take One for Gene Principe. Are you ready, Gene?
Ready? I'm not just here to make a thermo a couple of bucks. I'd never just microphone it in.
Take one.
Call Legacy. Call Legacy.
Nice.
Boom! I'm a musical genius.
Legacy's going to love this for furnace season.
What's not to love with no interest and no Principe payments for 1 year?
Are you always like this?
Yep, unlike a furnace, I have no filter.
Legacy Heating and Cooling.
The holiday countdown has started at Freedom Ford. Unbeatable deals on 2024 models with savings up to $15,000 and 0% financing. Plus, enjoy up to $10,000 cash back on your new Ford. Hurry, these offers won't last.
Let's go to the Molson Cup 3 Stars, presented by Molson, the official beer of the Edmonton Oilers. Whether it's Canadian Ultra Export or Excel, there's a Molson with your name on it. Reminder, you must be of legal drinking age. Well, the 3 goal scorers are tonight's 3 stars. Adam Henrique, the 3rd star. 2nd star, Zach Hyman. Again, as Cam mentioned, he scored 6 straight games. 1st star tonight, Victor Arvidsson. The Rogers postgame show is heard following each of our NHL broadcasts. The Edmonton Oilers return to action on next Saturday. It's a matinee in Los Angeles. For my play-by-play partners this season, Cam Moon, along with Jack Michaels, Rob Brown, Brent Griffiths, Brendan Escott, studio producers. Eamon Oilers Radio Network.
Looking for custom flags, band